Good evening, everyone. A bit early tonight because, yeah, what was it? Didn't think that my evening would get freed up this early, but here we are. So that also means we got a lot more time to do some Star Rail later tonight after we get Granblue Fantasy's Anniversary Part 1 out of the way. But yeah, hope everyone's been doing well. And yeah, not sure what else to really get into, but yeah, give me a moment to boot up Granblue and switch over as soon as it. Oh my god, why does it take forever to load? You know, I've been having this big issue with, what was it? I've been having this big issue with Granblue, or ever since the, what was it? The whole Google Chrome thing with the update. And I downloaded like a older version of Chrome and stuff, but for some reason, even on like both different instances of Chrome, it, for some reason, kind of takes forever to try to load a page. I thought I fixed it, but maybe just like some really bad connection RNG. But I got no idea what's going on with that. So, I don't know. Who knows? Anyways, yep. We got In Snake We Trust. But yeah, we got the anniversary event start right here. And it's centered around the 12 Zodiacs and stuff. Or at least 11 of the 12 so far. Snake and Rooster. Yeah, I guess like... I guess with maybe how this goes... Maybe they're gonna or maybe try to focus on like a Zodiac per chapter or some shit. Yeah, like Snake, Rooster, and then, you know, so on and so forth. Because this event's gonna be 3 parts, and usually with anniversary events, every part is usually like 3-4 chapters plus ending chapter to end a part. Maybe this would be a 4-parter? I'm not sure. No, if this is gonna be a 4-parter, they would have, oh, whoops. If this is gonna be a 4-parter, then they would have mentioned stuff beyond the 3 here. So no, like this is still the usual 3-part anniversary format, unless they want to surprise us and add a new thing right here, but I kind of doubt it. Subvert our expectations with anniversary with the secret 4th part. That would be pretty nice. Because it's kind of like a usual complaint here and there that with Granblue stories, because Ride or Die, they stick to their event templates, whether they stretch out a story or they're kind of forced to pace it really quickly to condense it enough to fit within the 6-chapter format. And every so often you finally get an event that happens to fit the magical 6-chapter size limit, like, relatively perfectly. But yeah, we'll have to see how this goes. Divine Horse is still a mystery. Oh wait, whoops, wrong one. God, I just like clicked it on instinct. I'm like, wait. If an event's too short to fit normal length, should not have been an event. Well, either way though, like that's the decision they made, and if they can't exactly just like remove it and then just fill in with something else right away. It's like they planned for a story event. I'd imagine it'd take a little while to get people together to actually write, record, and push it through and all that stuff in their pipeline. No, no. Early stream? Yeah, how you doing, Mel?
我のことかの？パンを買ってこい。
Huh?
パンを？何をぼさっとしとる。早く行かんか。わかった。しばし待つのじゃ。買ってきました。甘いパンばかり。今はそういう口ではない。ごめんなさい。戻りました。結構種類あります。
Huh, we're flipping through all the Zodiacs like going on an errand to give bread?
やれやれ。ようやくか。うん。牛乳がないではないか。そうですね。言われていないので買ってきてないです。
The classic. Honestly, like, I've had this situation happen to me so much where, like, I get someone something, and then they go, I was like, well, what about this? Like, you never asked, you just asked for this thing. It's like, you gotta be more specific next time.
こんなバカだね。パンには牛乳と相場が決まっとる。そんなこともわからんとは。
What about coffee?
わしが悪かった。買ってきたからこれで機嫌を直してほしい。やれやれ。そんな低たらくでいいのか？
Oh my god, who is this?
どうなんじゃ？
Who is this spoiled NPC?
情けない。ごめんね。今度はもっと上手に頑張るよ。これパンと牛乳をただ黙って食わす気か？何か読み物を用意するべきじゃろ。はわわ、すぐ持ってくるね。
Huh.
持ってきた。こんなのでどう？ほてった体はじっとりと汗ばみ、息を乱した女は男に抱きつくと。飯時に何を読ますんじゃ。
Oh my god. Push her down some stairs.
悪かったよ。どうか機嫌を直してくれぬか。
まったく中二新書は私がいないとほんとダメダメじゃな。
反論の余地もない。
So is that supposed to be the horse Zodiac, or wait, how the hell are they?
夢か。
No. You think it is? Huh. The room is mostly empty, with only Andira, who had snuck in at some point, sleeping beside her. Seems likely. Yeah. But I kind of wonder what exactly they want to do with the horse Zodiac, with like how they've introduced her like this, supposedly. Just being a completely spoiled brat, just like having all these Zodiacs go out on errands to get bread, milk, and entertainment, or, you know, a book in this case. Anila curls up in her bed and immediately falls back asleep. The Grand Cypher's next destination is an island with which the Divine Generals wish to visit.
飲み心地は甘くて軽いが、後味にしっとりした苦味もあるの。
いい豆が手に入った。焙煎についても上々だ。しかし。
Oh shit, Sandalphon roasting his own beans. Sandalphon looks up, his eyes circling around the cafe.
ほら見て、この雑誌。ここの温泉特集のこれ、すっごく良さそうじゃない？
こりゃ気持ちよさそうだね。朝から晩まで疲れそうじゃないか。
そうだね。宿泊もできるなら 中二新章会議に使えるかも。
Oh god, the next assembly where everyone keeps procrastinating over the course of like a couple of days. Good old coffee angel. You know, I haven't actually seen the animations or whatever for Sandalphon, but his taunt better be him drinking coffee. I'm just saying.
いいアイデアだねマキラ。温泉で会議なんて最高だよ。
これって達人宮の近くじゃないか。入らねえ。どうだ。
どれ見せてみろ。ああ、ここか。何度かお湯を取り寄せたことがある。
ハイラ姉ちゃん、入りに行かないの？
Reverse. Oh, yeah, yeah.
お家で温泉？それものんびりできそう。
湯を楽しむならまずは仕事だ。一汗かいているからこそ温泉は心身に染み渡る。
このペースだとすぐにそこをつきそうだ。
Make the voice a little bit louder, actually.
わかりました。
With the destination still far away, the Grand Cipher Cafe is buzzing with the lively banter of the Divine Generals.
すまぬの。十二神将が集まるとこうかしましいよな。皆さんとっても仲がいいですもんね。ダル兄さん、このコーヒーはうまいぞ。私もブラックで飲めた。ダル兄さん、おかわり。
Donnie-san.
焙煎済みの豆は残っていない。別のものになるが、そっちは苦いぞ。
そんな。
Why don't they got some like...
ひどい。甘い蜜で誘っておきながら私たちをもてあそんだの？
何の話をしている？
なあなあ、おいらまだ聞いてねえんだけど、これから行く島に何があるんだ？わかりやすく言えば十二神将を取りまとめる施設かな。
Overseeing the Divine Generals.
そんなところがあったんですか？お前らには自分たちの本拠地があるだろう。それぞれなんとか神宮って立派なのがあるじゃねえか。
The Divine Generals were founded during the war to combat invasions from the astral realm. After the war, each general established their own temple, where they guarded the nexus separating the two realms.
どう説明したらいいかな。B 君、私は西の守護神です。こんにちは。こんにちは。って、なんで挨拶するんだよ。
わからないのかい？あたいはマキラの反対、東の守護神だよ。
反対？我は南南西じゃ。わからぬか？反対側はシャトラじゃ。
So they got the thing at the center?
うししし。アニラちゃんとはお向かいさん。私は北北東だよ。言われてみりゃ、どこから見てた？どういうことですか？すみません、まだわからなくって。東とか西とか言ってっけど、どこか基準となるとこがねえとあんまりそんな風に言わねえよな。ああ、なるほど。
つまりこれから行くところは我々の本拠地の中央に位置するところ。
それが総空神宮じゃ。
Skydome Temple.
総空神宮？十二神将が結成された聖地じゃ。まさかいきなりそれぞれの神宮を建てて十二神将を名乗ったとは思わぬじゃろ。それもそうか。確かにそういうところがねえとな。
その総空神宮から呼ばれているんだ。団長に事情を話したら連れて行ってくれるということでな。ありがとね団長、とっても助かるよ。
どんなところなんだ？
B は面白いことを言うね。そんなのわからないよ。
I don't have a clue.
わかんねえってことはねえだろう。それ、これが 取りまとめてねえじゃねえか。十二神将会議の報告書を逐一送ってはいるぞ。でも行ったことはないんだ。
That's the best part. We don't know either.
行く理由がなくてね。行ってみたいなって気持ちはあるにはあったんだけど、
There just hasn't been a reason to go.
用事がないからな。我ら十二神将はもう長いこと独立しておるのじゃ。昇空神宮とは関係がないよね。ママも現役の時一度も行ったことがないらしくて、
Expecting
お
souvenirs.
土産を頼まれてるの。足を運ばずに現役を終えたってことか。じゃあ今回はどうして。
Romance of the Divine Generals, in which we find out they don't know jack shit.
年神の私が連絡を取っているが、内容までは聞かされていない。依頼があるそうだが、いずれにせよ記念すべき訪問だ。十二神将が蒼空神宮に顔を出すなんてなかなかないことだからな。
我らはそこで薬師様に会う。かつて十二神将を組織した方の子孫にあたるお方じゃ。
Mistress Medicine?
そんなのがいいのか。でもそいつも会ったことねえんだろ。いや、我はある。
Huh.
面識があるのはアニラだけね。私たちは話で聞いてるぐらい。あとお役目の時に手紙のやり取りとか。
Why the hell the other nine know nothing? Fuck if I know.
まあオイラたちは観光してりゃいいか。
言葉足らずですまない。依頼とは十二神将だけではなく気空団にも入っているんだ。
Involving the crew too?
そうなのか。
それもわからない。だが話し合いは馬神のことだろう。
馬神？
新しい十二神将の方ですか？
What kind of person is she?
どんな
They don't know either?
なんだよ、会えないのか。会えないというわけでもないというか。
Or they're reluctant?
いいんだらよ、ここでそれを話すのか。我はあえて黙っていたのじゃが。
Oh.
そうだな。少し早かったようだ。
You gotta wait next year.
すまない。その詳細については薬師様からお話があるだろう。
Although puzzled, Kirby senses their reluctance to continue and so drops the matter. The Grand Cipher continues on its way to the Skydome Temple. Romance of the Divine Generals. Part 1.
温泉へ行く？なぜ？
Alright. So what's going on here? The Skydome Temple stands as an impressive piece of architecture. Located at the very heart of the island, its presence commands both reverence and awe. When the crew arrive with the Divine Generals, they are greeted by a young woman who appears to be an attendant of the temple.
十二神将の皆さんですね。
Oh.
お待ちしておりました。ご案内いたします。
Her design looks cool. Huh.
よろしく頼む。
お願いします。
おい、なぜ俺もいるんだ。
But anyway, this is concerning. Wait, well, why do we need? Why are we bringing standoff on here? Like, it's not like summer where I had to deal with sharks, so this shit's serious. Making a custom design for a servant.
さあ、なんでいるんだ。
Good question. Why are you here?
おい、
だってダル兄さん、私たちと離れ離れじゃ寂しいだろ。一緒に来た方がダル兄さんも楽しいかなって。実際楽しそうだし。
Bruh.
君らの目には俺が楽しそうに映っているのか。
It's how much fun you're having on the inside that counts.
皆さん、とっても華やかですね。さすがは十二神将。こうしてお迎えできて光栄です。
光栄というならばこちらも同じこと。我ら十二神将にとっても貴重な機会だ。
As they proceed further, another woman makes an appearance.
やあ、よく来たね。アニラは久しぶり。
Aw. Okay. Who are you?
薬師様、お久しぶりじゃのう。
Oh, so that's Mistress Medicine.
おお、この方が。
私が当代の薬師の座、バイシュラだよ。
Isa? Keeper of Medicine.
お初にお目にかかる。年神を務める蛇神のインダラだ。
The Divine Generals each take turns introducing themselves.
俺が十二神将の上司みてえなやつか。
The big cheese. I can't take that like phrase seriously because of fucking. Well, I mean, you can't really take it seriously in any context, but it just brings Resi 4 to mind like all the time. Leon lives on.
薬師の座って何でしょうね。君が団長だね。呼び立ててすまない。ルリアとビー、それと。
Huh?
薬師の座というのは役職名みたいなものだよ。大した意味はない。
Looks at and then proceeds to move on from standoff on it. Wait, what? Huh. Your right hand comes off. Like, OG Resi 4 Leon had all the, like, best cheesy one-liners.
さて、君たちを呼んだのは話し合うべき議題があるのと、気空団と十二神将に依頼があるためだ。
何でも言ってほしいね。十二神将と団長がいりゃどんな依頼もイチコロだよ。
We lost the vibes with the remake. Yeah.
それは頼もしい。では依頼を説明する。境界迷路ダルマで13仏が行方不明となった。
13 Buddhas. Nexus Labyrinth Dharma? At least to get bingo. Yeah, isn't that because like the... isn't it because like the VA like insisted on like keeping or at least like wanting to bring back like some of the old campy lines? Or, you know, at least like bingo for just like one small instance? But yeah, like, I get with the remakes that they wanted to be more, well, relatively more grounded compared to the original, because the originals were definitely a lot more campy and, B-movie like in their own right. But then with the remakes, you know, you can tell that the vibes are a lot more serious and grounded within context of how they've done it before. Although you still see some of the crazy shit in like Resi 4 Remake, but you know. If he is why then he did good? Yeah, I think I remember seeing an interview that I think I saw an interview that like he wanted to reference that line from OG4. Cause yeah, the campy humor is what makes RE games a lot of the time. And especially with my enjoyment of OG Resi 4. Cause yeah, it's just so batshit silly that like, I don't know, like basically I know it's supposed to be, well, originally Resident Evil was supposed to be zombies, but then it kind of evolved from zombies to, well, Las Plagas and all that shit. But at that point, like, we're just having fun with all the nonsense. Grounding it, lessening the nonsense, it's like, there better be good, there better be a good story to replace the campiness that we've lost. At least that's how I think. If you lessen the campiness, the writing quality the bar for writing quality has to go up to balance it out. moments of levity before the horror. Yeah, there's that too. Like, kind of like, what was it? It's like an ebb and flow. Yeah, it's kind of guiding the player emotionally with like the moments of silliness like that, and then like the actual genuine horror of like the crazy scientific abominations that that you had to contend with and everything. Yeah.
行方不明者は2人。これの捜索に同行してもらいたい。
なんと
Man, like this cut of like all the Zodiacs here, and then what's the name again? Lao or Lao? I don't remember. But yeah.
ダルマってあのダルマかい？
そのダルマだ。
Joe in the room. You're almost a Joe sandwich. Oh god. I still love that like in later Resident Evil remakes or whatever, or entries, depending, they still reference Joe sandwich here and there. I believe like in the Resi 1 remake they still mention it in some capacity. I believe in Project Cross Zone, I think they mention Joe sandwich when you win a battle or whatever with Jill and Chris, I think. And then, what was it? They also referenced in Dead Rising. Yeah, so Capcom, or at least like the people who localize Resident Evil related stuff, at least they know or are very conscious, or sorry, aware of the meme and take it in stride. And like they keep it up as like a little nod for, essentially just longtime fans that like love the campiness, and they don't want people to forget the campiness or the campy origins.
どのダルマなんだ
The Divine General is real and shocked while Kirby and the others listen on cluelessly.
我が団長殿と出会った時十二神将は教会の監視をしていると言ったのを覚えているか
I think I remember that? How many years has it been? I think like I first played actually when I was first playing Granblue, who was the current Divine General out at the time? Boulder punching asshole. Oh yeah. So wait, in the JP version, it's a JP meme they reference. Like, is it like a JP like exclusive kind of meme within Resident Evil, or just like a general Japanese meme that they reference in Village? Is it Resi specific, or is it just like a general thing that you'd have to like within their community for Chris? Ah.
確か空の世界と星の世界の境界と言ってましたよね
You know, I kind of wonder how like the Japanese player base has or views their own selection of memes within like their corner of the Resi fan base and stuff. That was meant to be a nod to the communities. Ah, oh, that's cool then.
その境界こそダルマじゃどちらの世界にも属さない異空間が広がっているらしい
Interdimensional space that belongs to neither world?
そこになんだっけ13なんとかが行方不明になってるのか
私を含めた13名からなる集団のことだよ
So she's one of the 13.
異空間に干渉する力を持つ者それが13物そのうちの2人が行方不明だ少し歴史の話をしようか白空戦争の時のことだ星の軍勢は空間に穴をうがちそこから空の世界にやってくる
Since we always mean about Chris punching the boulder, they call him a gorilla. So either side has their own meme about his nonsense physical abilities. Ah.
ある時、空の民の一人が思いついた。異空間から来るのなら、そこに網を仕掛ければいいと。
A trap in between.
網？
その網こそ、境界迷路ダルマだ。星に支配された環境下にもかかわらず、13物は苦労してこれを作った。星の軍勢の大半はこのダルマに捕まり、空の世界に来ることができなくなった。するとどうなるか。空に居座っていた星側からすると、いつまで待っても援軍が来ないのだ。
Wait, hold on. Let me move my arm real quick. Okay.
その間、空の民は必死に抵抗する。十二神将が中心となり、激しい戦いを各地で起こしていく。星とて疲弊する。しかし援軍はまだ来ない。当然のことだ。援軍はダルマに迷い込んでいるから、駆けつけようにもできないんだ。こうして星の戦力は大きくそがれ、空の民と徐々に近づいていく。結果は知っての通りだよ。
So they set up a trap between like the space between and for themselves. So that was okay. So between this and the Cosmos event, we have a good idea how screwed the Astros were. Yeah.
すげえ。つまりダルマってところが空の民の勝利につながったんだな。
そういうこと。そしてそのダルマは今もある。13物が管理し続けている。
And so if the Buddhas start going missing, oh boy.
そこで行方不明に。どんな人たちなんですか？
一人は今年の守り本尊。十二神将で言えば年神とほぼ同じ。順番で巡ってくるその年の代表者だよ。
One's currently the reigning year keeper. The 13 Buddhas. Okay, so just like the generals have their rotation, the 13 Buddhas have their rotation out of the 13.
君たちと大体同じくらいの女の子。もう一人は男。それぞれの特徴については後で教えよう。
The other one's a man. Out of the 13 Buddhas. So the missing one is a girl and the other is a guy.
これはすごい仕事だな。まさかダルマに入ることになるとは。
実に疲れそうだ。すでに港からここまで歩いてくるのにだいぶ疲れているというのに。
Oh my god, Pyla.
十二神将もダルマのことは知ってたんだな。
知っていたというだけだがな。それらしいものがあると。
なぜ十二神将に頼むが
Alright, it was Lao Lao.
これはラオラオ様。はじめまして。薬師の座のバイシュラです。
挨拶はいいが、ダルマに関することは13物の仕事だったはずが。オラも気になるでし。何か理由があるはずでし。
ドーマウス様も鋭いですね。理由は煩悩の気配があるためです。
煩悩でしか。そんな、どうして。
Presence of clichés. A small round mechanical figure appears from behind the divine generals.
煩悩あるならジョイの出番。
Joy! Yeah!
そうかもしれません。ジョイ君、頑張れる？
ジョイ、頑張る。
Joy finally returns.
君たち十二神将には煩悩に抵抗する力、抗煩力がある。そしてルリア。
Oh.
私ですか？
聖少獣の気配がわかると聞いている。
All
君
right.
の力も特に必要になる。
なんで聖少獣が。
Okay.
そうか。
ダルマは網でもあり、空と星の間の干渉地帯でもあり、
Alright,
監
because
獄でもある。
we imprisoned the Astros and probably whatever primal beast they would have probably brought along there.
中には聖少獣がたくさんいるんだ。500年間そのままね。
Huh. If the Astros and primal beasts would be stuck there for 500 years, would there be any adverse effects of being stuck in some kind of like interdimensional space between the realms? I guess we'll find out. Because they can't just like be sitting there just like waiting out time itself to like go, yup, soon we'll get out of here eventually. Just keep sitting here. The Divine Generals and Kirby take a collective deep breath upon hearing the news.
この依頼、受けてくれる？
They're immortal, they would have whatever supplies they came in with. Yeah, like immortality with whatever they probably went in with on the way to the other side. So they probably would have had something, but surely it wouldn't be like 500 years worth.
我らは十二神将。煩悩の気配があるというのなら、それを打ち払わねばな。
その通りだ。仕事ならば徹底的にやろう。
王子様はどうするの？
I'll pass on this one. I'll pass on this one.
やめんの？勇気ある撤退。じゃあ私も。でもこの依頼は私たちにしかできないと思いますし、行きましょう。
Please think it over.
そうなるよな。結局こうなるからオイラたちもちゃんと行くぜ。
ありがとう。断られたらどうしようかと思っちゃった。
Okay,
王
let's
子
see.
様はどうするの？
We got this.
さすがは団長だね。ダルマの中で僕と握手だ。行きましょう。私も役に立てるなら頑張りたいです。
ありがとう。
And we're back.
断られたらどうしようかと思っちゃった。
God, the Fenny Valentine skin looks so cute. I like part of me wants to get it, but at the same time, I hardly actually use Fenny, so it's kind of hard to justify even thinking about getting the skin when, yeah, out of the times I do play fire content or whatever, I rarely, if never, actually used Fenny. Despite how strong she actually kinda is once you trigger her passive for dying and then returning, but yeah. What? Never care. Okay. Come on, Granblue. Any moment. Come on. You can load.
ダルマとは
Yeah!
法や秩序という意味を持つ。星から来る無法者に空のルールを徹底的に教え込む場だ。
Lawbreakers from the stars about the rules of the skies.
まだ謎があるでし。500年も経った今になってどうしてこんなことが起きたでし？
現時点では不明です。しかしこれはあくまで推測ですが、500年ではなくひょっとしたら100年かも。
Huh? After 100?
100年？もしかして。
ジョヤ、生まれた時？
そうだね。私もそう思いました。
そう。煩悩を集める器ジョヤ。これを100年前 十二神将と十三仏が作った。
The Joya has long existed in the Sky Realm, designed to collect the negative emotions harbored by people everywhere. However, in its later years, it frequently went out of control, forcing the Divine Generals and Skyfarers to intervene until it ultimately ceased functioning entirely. Following this, the role of Joya was carried on by Joy, which was created by Mahira based on the original design blueprints. Joy continues to serve that purpose to this day.
どうして100年前の剣だと思ったでし？
行方不明だけならば考えもつきませんでしたが、煩悩反応があるなら話は別です。100年前、ジョヤを作った理由は馬神の断絶、不在。
Wait. True reason for Joy's creation was the absence and discontinuation of the Divine Horse?
不在？っていうか断絶って？
聞いてないの？十二神将の馬神は途絶えてしまっているんだよ。
Oh.
そうなんですか？しかも100年も前にかよ。
Viren shifts his gaze from Baisa to the Divine Generals.
言い出せなくてすまんの。実はそういうわけなのじゃ。
十二神将はそもそも煩悩を抑える力を自前で持っている。でも馬神不在でバランスが崩れた。空全体の煩悩を抑える力が失われたからジョヤを作ることにしたんだよ。その装置で煩悩を吸収すればいいって。
でもなんか道中馬神に会えなくもないみたいな言い方してなかったか？
代々の薬師様がね、ずっと馬神の代役を務めてきたの。
どうも馬神かっこ仮です。よろしくお願いします。
Surrogate Divine Horse, nice to meet you. With an unchanged expression, Baisa flashes a peace sign.
よろしくお願いされてもな。あ、もしかしてアギラだけ会ったことあるってのは。引き継ぎの時にの。我らからすれば馬神とは紛れもなく薬師様という認識なのじゃが。
Huh. So I guess they would have to come up with a really big occasion to actually give us like an official Divine Horse Zodiac. Huh. Wonder how this all pan out to eventually set up for the Divine Horse. Considering it was, at least in lore, discontinued 100 years ago. Huh. How'd you go about, like, establishing an official Horse Zodiac again, if you were to bring it back? Huh.
私、もうやりたくないんだよね。
I'd rather not do this anymore.
どうしてですか？
薬師の座が代役を務めてきたけど、今回の行方不明の原因が煩悩であったら、馬神不在こそが原因と言える。
Glaciers that resulted in the missing Buddhas, Divine Horse absence played a large role.
つまり薬師の座は馬神として不適格だったということ。続けるべきではない。
Like having a substitute is nowhere near enough to replace the actual official Divine Horse.
そういうことですか。まだ何とも言えないですけど。
ドーマウス様、結局のところ原因については潜ってみなければわからないということです。ただ私の読みでは行方不明に煩悩が関係していると見て間違いない。何しろあるのがおかしいのだから。煩悩とは人が生み出すもの。それがなぜダルマの中にあるのか、そこが一番の謎だよ。
Because what would people be doing there?
私もそう思う。 おかしいこととおかしいことはどこかで結びついているものだからな。
みんなインダラがいいこと言ったよ。さすがは年神だね。
そうか。まさか馬神がいねえとはな。
私も先代もその前もずっとちゃんと代役であることを表明して馬神宮で働いてきたんだけどね。次から次へとやってくる参拝客の中には私たちのことを馬神だと思い込む者も結構、いやかなり多い。
Oh. Mistakenly believe that my lineage is that of the divine. I mean, yeah, it's kind of understandable that people will get that they'll start developing such a huge misunderstanding because they can't just really up and say, hey, the real divine horse has been gone for the past 100 years, guys, hey. Granblue ends this year because no horses no longer being available. Fine, we'll make our own divine horse.
そんなこともあって馬神が途絶えていることを知っている者は割と少ないんだ。
このまま馬神を代役で続けるのも民衆を騙しているようでよくない。
Ah, the big lie.
私が12神将の平均年齢を上げるのももう心が持たないし。
Wait. Single-handedly inflating the age range of the divine generals? With red hair and the... Oh god.
薬師様、いくつなんですか？
I need a... the...
なんて
30代後半。
Oh, that's perfectly fine. Is it a new pose for Andita? Yeah, or I think like I'm not sure how new. I mean, I think it looks relatively new.
30代後
Oh my god, for Hong and Bai, it might as well just be like ancient history for them. Oh my god, fucking anime years.
半大人だ。私とフアンとハンの年齢を足しても届かないね。
チクチク言葉はやめてほしい。
すみません、悪気はないんです。よく言って聞かせますから。
というわけで今から馬神を立てるよりはダルマで原因を叩いた方が早くて確実。
Did I see Sidala's FOB Fate episode yet? Yeah, I saw it with Super Sidala and everything. And what the funny thing was that they quite literally sniffed out Super Sidala because when fused together they just emit nothing but a very, very potent peach aroma just because of how they were born at first. And then when you fuse them back together, then it's just so, I guess, irritatingly strong from what the townspeople have felt, because Danja realized that people were kind of like whispering to themselves about Super Sidala's like peach aroma that she keeps emitting. It's so silly, and then she's just so embarrassed that like kind of funny how fusing two children together gets you a teenager. But yeah, like this. It's actually really nice that they actually brought back the fucking style change thing so we could actually have Super Sidala playable. But man, just like we gotta just like complaining about a lot of other things about various aspects about Granblue, why did it take so long to actually bring back this concept from the dead? Ingwe was back who knows how many years with his style change, and they just never did anything. I'm just like, come on, they could have like got a different, like, lesser used character to have their time to shine and then just give him like a unique style change. Like, I don't know, dude. It still fucking bothers me. To make matters worse, Sidala recently got their FOB. Yeah, so then you'd have to like choose between the two then. because like it'd be one thing for a style change on an older character or a character that would have had like a big story development that would have canonically justified it. But then Sedala just got the FOB with all of the buffs and everything, and then the style change just kind of go, well, that FOB that everyone's so excited for, well, now I gotta despair and choose between them, or between Super Sedala and regular Sedala. I think it was the oldest hell character deserved them more. Yeah, because like I thought style changes were supposed to be a way to spruce up like older characters with that maybe you'd be hard pressed to make yet another alt for, depending, right? Because like instead of diluting the pool to hell with alts of characters upon more alternative versions, they could have just like lessened the issue with style changes so that there would be a reason to pull for older characters. What if Super Sedala isn't a style change but a straight up upgrade? That is even more messed up then. But yeah, like I thought we thought the whole thing about style changes was like old character gets a huge like glow up or spruce up for their skills and all that stuff, or just a different playstyle in general, depending. And then again, lessen the ever bloating pool of SSRs in Granblue and make older characters viable to get. Like there's one thing that's always going to be an issue in gacha games, is the irrelevance or the eventual irrelevance of older characters by virtue of the newers gotta be better to justify to keep pulling for them, but then the other ones who've come out earlier will be eventually left in the dust unless the balance team actually has an interest like to actually have them keep up. So then the style change would have been perfect to not completely screw with the current gacha system, on top of going, hey, here's the old character, but then here's like some really cool new stuff. You really hope they'd start doing more of these? I don't know, if they took a couple years, I mean, I'm surprised that they've actually remembered it exists, but if they took this many years after introducing what's supposed to be a huge concept or aspect of characters in Granblue and then just sat on their hands with it, yeah, I don't know. OG Naru or Summer Naru? Yeah, I don't know.
もちろん行方不明者の捜索が最重要課題ではあるけどね。
すぐに見つけてあげないとな。
事情は分かった。そういうことならさっさと行こうぜ。どうやって行くのか知らねえけど。
この総空神宮から行ける。が、ダルマに入るのは君たちと十二神将のみとさせてほしい。
Divine generals and core members of your crew. Baiza's gaze turns towards Sandalphon.
俺か。
聖少獣サンダルフォン。悪いがお引き取り願おう。
Wait, but then what was the wait, then who asked Sandalphon to come here?
そうなの？ダル兄さん入れないの？
Or was it Huang and Bai that basically pushed him to come along anyway?
そういうことなら俺は去ろう。元より同行の意思はないが。
Zodiac did it? Oh, okay.
帰りを待っている。
I thought I was forgetting something about like them asking Sandalphon to come along too. No, I guess it was just them pushing him along. My poor memory. Showing little concern, Sandalphon retraces his steps and walks away.
ダルマは秘密のところなのか？
公にはされていない。聖少獣が満載の檻があると知られれば、近隣はパニックを起こすだろうし。
で、どこにあるんだ？
Though the fact that they even put Sandalphon insinuates he will be relevant later. Yeah.
ここがダルマの入り口だよ。
なんだって？
Baisa proceeds to open up a pair of sliding doors. Within lies a surreal expanse that resembles blue water swirling around a disquieting dance. The sight sends a ripple of tension across the temple visitors.
これがダルマ マンなのか？こんなところにあるなんて。
あくまで入り口をここに常時展開しているだけで、実際にはどこからでも入れる。
そうなのか？でもびっくりしたぞ。
それでは教会迷路ダルマを案内しよう。
Come on. Granblue. Load faster. What the fuck? What? Oh, finally? No? Come on, I don't want to look at Lobelia. Okay, there we go. But yeah, I really gotta figure out whether it's my internet or if it's my connection to Japan for Granblue servers, or if it's because of like this downgraded version of Chrome. Cause why does it have to take this long to freaking load? Oh, it's the game. You were having issues earlier too. Oh, so just Granblue in general is having connection issues? Because I was trying to spam farm and you're not using Chrome. Oh. Cause yeah, like I've been trying to spam farm Wambus raid so I can get Dragon Jewels for Eternal Transcendent stuff. And it's been taking so long to load anything that I just really didn't want to what was it? I just didn't really want to farm anymore, even though like this is prime time to stock up on Dragon Jewels because of how easy they are to obtain. Huh, okay. So Granblue just been having connection issues for the past several days? Well, here and there. Although I don't know, cause like I haven't noticed anyone in my crew mentioning any particular issues when farming. So I don't know, cause like no one that I've seen who is probably farming here and there complaining about long ass load times. So I got no idea. Also, let me be right back real quick. Not gonna be too long, but probably like give me like 20 seconds. Okay, that was a little longer than 20 seconds, but sure. Alright. With each step on the ground, Kirby and the others feel the wind on their cheeks and the warmth of the sun illuminating bright white clouds above. They are left in awe as they take in the breathtaking scenery.
ここからスタートか。一発目としては悪くない。
薬師様、ここがダルマなのか？
そうだよ。ここがダルマだよ。
信じらんねえ。外にしか見えねえんだけどな。
事情があってそういう作りになってる。そうじゃないところもあるけど。とにかく作られた世界だよ。
Is in a sense a constructed world? Or I guess you could say, a simulated universe? Nah, just kidding.
バジラちゃん、どうかしたんですか？
不思議な感じだ。ここには神がいない。自然があるのに
すごく不自然だ。
自然に宿る神の声を聞ける。バジラからの貴重な意見だ。そしてその表現は正しい。
That was the Rapid Card Sandbox? Oh, you're right.
あらゆる自然を構築しているけど、その全ては人工物なんだよ。
驚いたね、こりゃ。思ってたのとだいぶ違うよ。
The world was hurt of the whole time.
ダルマってすごいですね、薬師様。
Madame Herta is a peerless genius. Madame Herta is an inimitable beauty.
もっと泣きながら言って。
Say that while crying.
泣きながら言って。
ダルマって本当にすごいです。
泣くほど感動したの？アンチラは仕方ないな。
あ、はい。
さてはこいつ変なやつだな。
ジョイ君、煩悩はどう？
The fact she did when told to.
煩悩いっぱいすぐに集める。いい？
はい、よろしくお願いします。
我らも感じるぞ。確かに煩悩の気配がある。人がおらぬのに奇妙な話じゃ。
ところで、ここはどれほどの広さなのだ？どこまでも空が続いているが。
それは見せかけ。一定のところで壁にぶち当たるよ。
This world is an illusion, Dancho.
と言っても広大なことは確かだけど、近くの島は本物の島。ルリア、青少獣の気配はどう？
少し感じます。でもすごく遠いですし、こっちには気づいていないみたいです。
だよね。そういうわけだから、そう簡単に青少獣に出会うことはないと思う。それじゃ近辺の捜索を始めようか。
ミルクちゃん連れてくればよかったの。
忘れてた。ミルクちゃんならここにいる。
As Baisa wraps one hand around her waist, a large object appears behind her.
シャトラに必要になると思ったから、あらかじめ連れてきていたんだよ。
ししし。ミルクちゃん、一緒に人探し頑張れる？
よかったですね、シャトラちゃん。
一体どういう原理なんだ？
Don't worry about it.
では捜索を頼む。
Don't worry about it, Veer. Don't worry about it.
私はミルクちゃんに乗って広く探すね。
Magical cow cycle.
僕は分身して人手を増やそうかな。
私は熱源を探そう。
あたいは自慢のこの耳で気配を探っていこうかね。ウサギちゃんたちも頼むよ。
さあ、張り切って参りましょうぞ。
The operation begins with each of the Divine Generals employing their own distinctive and unique methods.
川がある。うっかりしてるとダルマってことを忘れちゃいそう。
虫や動物までおるの。外と何ら変わりないようじゃ。
果物までなってるぞ。ガル、これ食べられると思うか？
The moment Garjana reacts, a shadow leaps down from behind the trees. Wait, John? Oh. Vajra instantly unsheathes her blade and eviscerates the monster in a single blinding stroke.
バジラちゃん、大丈夫ですか？わしはなんともないぞ。
でも魔物まで出るなんて驚いた。とんでもねえところだな、ダルマってのは。
Though more monsters appear from time to time, the crew manages to fend them off with little difficulty.
オイラたちの敵じゃねえ
頼もしすぎる。やっぱり依頼してよかったよ。で、捜索の方は？
まるでダメだ。この辺りには人がいたという痕跡すらない。
広いから仕方ない。捜索範囲を変えようか。荷物をまとめてついてきて。
The crew follows Baisa as she leads them to a new area. 海だ
海だ。
海だ
アウギュステにそっくりです。
事実、アウギュステを参考にしてる。
何もかも奇妙な場所だ。いや、都合が良すぎるというか、明確な理由がなければこのような環境にする必要はない。
ハイラ君の言う通りかと。ダルマの環境づくりには理由があるはずです。
いいところに目をつけるね。その理由に気づいたら答え合わせをしよう。ヒントはすでに説明してある。
泳ぎたいな。泳ぎたい。これ、我らは人探しをしておるのじゃぞ。遊ぶのはまた今度ね。
いや、泳ごう。
Let's swim right now.
水着を持ってくるように言ったでしょ。今から海水浴を始めるよ。
Aw.
まさか。
Let's go! So are you just gonna do a thing that like we just walk towards the bottom of the ocean? Because it's like a simulated world and all, like, yeah, the water is just like a visual thing.
まさか海中を探すのか。そりゃちょっと難しいだろう。
いやいや、私は海水浴と言ったんだよ。それに水中なんてもう死んでるでしょ。常識的に考えてほしいな。
Let's use some common sense. They did it with that one series in Digimon. I don't remember. Like my Digimon recollection is super spotty.
常識破りのダルマで常識について語られるとは思わなかったの。
せっかく来たんだから多少は遊んでいくといい。
やったー。
No.
もう着替え終わってる。くふふ、すっかりその気のようじゃな。
Wait, did Sidala already have a swimsuit? Wait.
私一番。
They didn't, right? Or am I forgetting already? So a character goes underwater but their phone comes out fine. They theorize the phone is fine since it doesn't think it's wet. So since it's a phone and cannot think. So they do not perceive. They convince themselves that water is not wet and it works. That is really amusing. Really amusing. Huh. You just gotta trick your brain to thinking water isn't wet.
あ、ふわん、ずるい。いや、ずるじゃないもん。
Overjoyed, Hong runs straight for the sea. However, oh come on!
邪魔だ。
What? Whee! You think Sidala got it during one of the other events, not a unit though? Oh. As the monster leaps out, the ball of Hong's foot digs deep into it, sending it flying far out to the sea.
おー、ずいぶん飛ばしたの。
遊びへの執念がすごい。
Your determination to have a good time. What I miss? Crab Rocket. Not too much, Sedeco. We're just in like we're just in a special dimension between worlds, trying to figure out what's wrong. Nah, just the usual anniversary stuff.
仕方ない。私たちも着替えるとするか。
久しぶりに水着になったな。
Holy shit.
なんだかおかしな流れになっちゃいないかい？
マコチンの言う通りだが、何か理由があるんだろうな。
Oh, that's a cool bikini. Huh.
ハイラもマコラもインダラも少し真面目すぎるんじゃないかい？アロハスみたいに遊ぼうよ。
ビッキーの言う通りだぞ。薬師様が言ってるしな。ここは遊んだ方が得だ。
こりゃうっかり。あたいとしたことが遊び心を忘れちまうなんてね。
Dragon Girl has an ample amount of treasure.
ところでさ、アロハスってなんだっけ？どっかで聞いたことがあるような。
おや、忘れてしまったのかい？十二神将会議をやったところじゃないか。
あどう忘れしてた。
マコラは欠席しておったから忘れてしまうのも当然じゃろう。
Oh yeah, because that was before we got Makuda, right?
そういえばそうだった。あの時は何をしてたんだい？
Oh, we'll get the explanation.
その説はごめんよ。あん時はひいひいじいさんの葬式だったもんでね。
Wait, really?
そうだったのかい？思い出させてごめんよ。
ひいひいじいさんか。ずいぶん頑張ってくれたんだな。ヤシャゴがそばにいることでひいひいおじいさまも安らかに眠れたじゃろうな。
いや、生前葬さ。
長生き。
What?
マキラ、海入らない？
You know what? Whatever.
はい、大丈夫です。ジョイ君も水が苦手だし、ここで一緒に砂遊びしよう。
わらわも休ませてもらうぞ。
ハイラも海に入らないの？それな。
やらぬ。ただでさえ創作で疲れるというのに、水遊びも砂遊びもしていられるか。
You know, I just noticed the thing with Paolo's bikini with like the straps here. That has an interesting way of designing the straps. What the heck? Wait. Because at first I didn't pay attention to all of it, but I thought it was like a thing where like you kind of cross the things to kind of wrap around the neck, but then one goes around the whole neck while the other thing holds onto this. People come up with anything when they design bikinis. Celebration of your own death while you're alive. No one has to hold one when you're gone. Isla lies down on the sand, a pleasant grin on her face.
水着でくつろぐのは嫌いではないがな。どうだ？優雅であろう。
But yeah, we get a
我々の
little
姿からしかと学習しておけ。
we get a little close up of how it's of the straps. Like I don't get how it's like. How exactly is it put together like this? Huh. Swimsuit or gacha swimsuit designs will forever mystify me and confuse the fuck out of me.
ハイラ、優雅、ハイラ、優雅。ジョイ、学習したよ。
I'm just getting mini Herta flashbacks. Madam Herta is a peerless gem.
ひとはよ。
ハイラ様。
うまそうな果実がその辺になっていた。ここに持て。
Can you eat it here?
かしこまりました。
Swimsuit is an enigma. Thus worthy would be one of her treasures.
ハイラ、偉そう。
Having sent the summon Shikigami off, Pilot turns to look at Joy.
ところでジョイよ、煩悩はその後どうだ？
私も気になってた。
ジョイ、いっぱい稼働してる。でも煩悩たくさん。全然薄まらないよ。
Joy's been trying to... They still won't go away?
そっか。無理のない範囲で引き続きお願いします。
Granblue has been lagging on loading for you again. I wonder if it's just for like... For us not in Japan? I would imagine people... Like, players in Japan probably wouldn't have any issue at all. So maybe just like distant connections for anyone playing Granblue not in Japan or something. Maybe it's like US specific connection kind of thing? Because how the fuck network routing works?
マキラよ、薬師様の言った答えは分かったか？
ここの環境の理由のことだね。ちょっぴり難しいです。
お持ちしました、ハイラ様。マキラ様もどうぞ。確認しましたが、食べ頃です。
ありがとう。
確かに美味だ。しかし自生する果物がこれほどまでに人の好む味になるものだろうか。あえてこうしている。
Designed to taste good.
理由がわからぬな。ここには魔物も青少獣もいるが、その反面最低限の快適さがある。そうは思わぬか？
きっと薬師様は後で教えてくれるよ。それを待とっか。
For a place that was designed to be a trap between realms, made it surprisingly hospitable. For whatever reason.
とりあえず海に浸かってみたものの、遊ぶ気分にはならないな。
I just want to work.
インダラ姉ちゃん何やってるの？ここは温泉じゃないよ。
お前たちはどうしてそう遊べる？創作が気にならないのか？
だって薬師様が遊んでいいって言ったんじゃん。となればやることは一つでしょ。遊ぶよね、そりゃ。ほい。
Oh God.
しかしな。
きっと遊ぶのも仕事のうちなんじゃない？そう考えるべきだよ。
仕事なのか？
Playing is work.
そうか。そうだな。仕事と思うことにしてみよう。ではまずかけるだけかけられた水をお前たちにお返ししてやる。待て。
ね。
そういえばこうして全員で水遊びをするなど初めてのことじゃな。
楽しいだろアニラ。
そうじゃの。つい夢中になってしまいそうじゃ。ねえ、みんなで泳いでみない？向こうの岩場まで競争。
いいとも。受けて立とうじゃないか。
さて、そろそろいいかな。
As Baisa finally shows signs of movement on the beach, Isla lifts her head from where she's lying down.
薬師様、捜索を再開するのか？
みんなおいで。
結局少し遊んでしまったの。少しっていうかだいぶかもね。楽しかったね。 ゾンビも出なくてよかった
I'm glad there were no zombies.
ここに寝転んでくれる？
の。いやー、薬師様、さすがにもう遊んでばかりでは。
Or Katera. Ignoring Anilla, Visa's gaze shifts to Pyla, who is already lying down.
ハイラは海には少しも入っていないみたいだね。マキラも。
その通りだが、何か？
まあいい。ほら、早く寝転がって。
もしかしてお昼寝か？みんなで寝るのも楽しいな。
Following Visa's instruction, those who had come up from the sea lie down on the sand.
こうやってみんなで寝転ぶと、キャンプの時を思い出すね。
今回も同じようなものじゃないかい？せっかくだから楽しもうよ。
Oh,
今何か。
うん。鍵が開く音が聞こえたような。
oh.
なんだろう。
気をつけな。地中から何か近づいてくるよ。
へえ、地面の中から？
The vibrations in the sand grow stronger, and as the group descends into panic, something starts to emerge from beneath the sand.
なんじゃ？
Whatever will it be? Tune in next time once Granblue freaking loads. Oh, okay, here we go.
ミルクちゃん。
Like a bull at the gate. Snake,
ど
rooster,
うやって来た
bull?
の？
Milky, I'm happy you were able to come along, but how did you get here? How's up with the game today? I don't know, I've been having this like ever since the I've been having this issue ever since the alchemy event came up to farm out. I don't know. Oh yeah, also what was it? Actually, did it show up anywhere after you purchase it? No, it doesn't. But yeah, I finally got the Ouroboros Ferry a couple days ago. So, hey. Now, whether or not I'll actually farm out enough for either the blue paper, the sands, or the wedding ring, well, I don't know about that. But, yeah. Come on, Granblue, load faster. Any minute now.
水遊びは結構です。
Kirby and the Divine Generals watch closely as it makes a grand entrance.
なんだよこりゃ。
What the heck is that? Indignation. Wait. No, wait, even Lyria got into a swimsuit.
扉？
A set of double doors has emerged from the ground.
出たね。
これは。
名前はそのまま。ダルマの扉だよ。私たちはこれを使って捜索を行う。
So, what was the point of everyone changing into swimsuits and playing around waiting for the gate to come up?
捜索にこれを出したのは君たち。私は何もしていない。
Wait, they summoned?
どういうこと？
The Divine Generals look on in puzzlement.
このダルマは内部でいくつもの階層に分かれている。その数300。
300 layers.
階層とは？
私たちが今いる海を抱えたこの空間に似た場所があと299あるという意味だ。
こんな広いところがまだそんなにあんのかよ。
かつては広大な空間一つだった。作られた当初のダルマはね。
So, the beach and there's 299 other locations when originally it was just one big space. Huh.
でも捉えた星の軍勢が膨大になっていったため密度を下げる必要が出てきた。
They divided the one big space into isolated areas totaling up to 300 now?
大勢が結託してこちらが予期せぬ何かをさせないようにね。
Huh.
分断するための階層なんですね。
そうでも各階層を行き来する方法は欲しい。奴らではなく私たちのために。
So they divided it up into 300 spots but have special doors set up so that the Buddhas can navigate through without... Okay.
そこで不調が必要となる。
Cipher?
不調？
不調とは合言葉やサインあるいは鍵や暗号と言い換えてもい
So
い。いずれにせよ人間性ある行動だ。
So the actions of like playing around and messing around on the beach was like the signal to bring up the door.
人間性ある行動とは？
特定の行動をその階層で取ると地面から扉が現れ次の階層にランダムで進めるんだ。海水で濡れたまま浜辺に寝転ぶ。これがこの階層の不調だ。
Lying on the beach after getting wet in seawater? Allows us to proceed to the next layer randomly. You go into a random level out of the other 299? Holy shit.
そんな行動が鍵になっているのか？
The Divine Generals look down at their drenched forms before examining each other.
なんとも名誉な。わらわは初めから寝転んでいたがそれでは足りないわけだな。
不調の条件は満たす必要がある。海水で濡れていないハイラの行動では足りないということだね。
And we're looking for 200 or 2 people out of 300 floors? Yeah.
つまり移動するにはわざわざおかしなことをしなくちゃいけねえってことか？
うん、そう。
We gotta do random shit for 300
なんかバカみてえだな。
2 needles and 300 A stacks. We gotta do something weird on purpose.
もう一度言ってみろ。
あ、
ダメですよ B さん。バカなんて言っちゃう。いや今のは言葉のあやってやつ。
私はもう一度言えと言ったんだ。
悪い。バカみてえとか言っちまって。
そうなんだよ。バカみたいなんだよね。私もそう思う。
怒ってねえのかよ。
You're not angry?
おいらてっきり怒られるのかと。まあいいけどとにかく不調ってのはめちゃめちゃ効率悪いだろう。
いいや、むしろこれ以上効率の良いものはここにはないよ。ダルマの欠点を補う上でね。
There's nothing more efficient than this?
欠点だ。
星から来る奴らをとっ捕まえるのがここの役割だろ。よくできてると思うけどね。インちゃんもそう思うよね。
Indy? Wait, hold up.
ありゃどったの？
Indala, Mahira, and Pyla ponder over Baisa's words.
バイ考えているふりして何も考えてないだろう。
You're just
頭
pretending.
悪いのに無理すんな。
You're just pretending to think, don't strain yourself? Oh, come on. So Vindala made a game. Vindala game. Man. It's kind of funny seeing how she's like the snake Zodiac and whatever. The shit writes itself, I'm just saying.
腹渡が煮えくり返るよ。不安に言われたくないんだけど。何を？
そうか。
As Hong and Bai pinch each other's cheeks, Indala speaks up.
ダルマは空の民も捕まえてしまう。 つまり網は双方向に働くということか。
ご名答。
なるほど。それならばこの環境も説明がつく。
So the Skydoll is trapped here.
そういうことですか。ハイラ君、さっきの疑問がようやく。さっぱりわからないの。
大丈夫ですよ、シャトラちゃん。私もわかりませんから。
Don't worry, I don't get it
って
either.
いうことでもねえな。
言った通り、ダルマは星の監獄。星の世界から来る無法者を捕まえることができる便利な網だ。そして空の世界から撤退していく軍勢も同じように捕まえることができる。でもそうなると一つ懸念がある。
Ashes don't need anyway, so it's no use to them.
捕虜だな。
そう。星の勢力に捕まった空の民もこのダルマに入ってしまうことが容易に予見された。
Skydoll is captured by the Astrals.
空の世界を守るダルマが空の民を遭難させるわけにはいかない。だから空の民だけを安全に外へ出す抜け道を用意する必要があったんだ。
Oh, because Skydwellers, or because Astrals don't necessarily see or do things that Skydwellers would find like comfort or entertainment in, so then the passwords would only be things that Skydwellers would. Okay.
我にも分かったぞ。その抜け道を出すのが不調というわけだな。
そういうこと。人間性を鍵にしようと当時の13仏が考案した。
Using mortal actions as the keys. Also tells us that relaxing on a beach is a custom that existed since before the war. Yeah, and something that Astrals don't have any, that's not really commonplace with among the Astrals to really do. So they would find no real reason to do whatever actions they view as just either maybe they just view as like a waste of time or nonsensical, irrational, irrelevant, or you know, however they were thinking during the war period especially. So yeah, okay.
星の民も聖少衆も実に合理的な生き物で頭が良く、故に裏をかきやすい。
Easy to us. Send off and be like
無駄な行動をとることも少ない。それを逆手に取ったわけだ。
unnecessary actions. Ah.
人間性とは無駄な行動そのものだからね。
それが海水浴をして砂浜に寝転がると。
海があるこの海藻にずっといたら自然とやりそうだと思わない？
確かにやりそうだな。フワンちゃんたちなら一瞬でやりそうだね。
So mortal actions that we would do without a second thought that Astras would never ever conceive of doing naturally.
他の海藻もそう。空の民ならば取りそうな日常的な行動が不調になっている。
Common actions that Skydolls would naturally take.
でもすぐに取れるかは分かりません。だから過ごしやすい環境になっている海藻が多いんですね。
So the environments would naturally lend them to inevitably trigger the cipher. This whole plan, it all hinges on Astros not doing things that mortals do. But what if one among them has been living among the mortals? Well, I mean, we did have an instance of that in Granblue Relink.
そういうこと。マキラは賢い。安心してほしい。13仏は全ての階層の不調をちゃんと覚えているから。
They remember the Cypher's Cypher. God, I am so Trail's brain rotted right now. Cypher's the fucking battle orbman in Daybreak. No, Cypher. Relink and the Astro that made Sylph. Ah. Oh, yeah, yeah.
何も心配はいらないよ。
God, I swear to God, like I'm still so Trail's brain rotted right now. Like everything I see just leads back to the Trail series. Like in Star Rail, the new like Divergent Universe update, they have a day-night cycle. The night's called Nightfall, and then fucking day is called Daybreak. So I'm just like, haha, Trails through Daybreak. I'm just like, oh no.
まさかこのような仕組みがダルマにあるとはな。
The random element that could ruin their entire plan? Yeah, there's always the off chance that someone might possibly know. But probably, like, during the time that this whole Dharma place was established, you know, they probably wouldn't have conceived of the idea that an Astro would be familiar with Skydweller customs or behaviors, or at least would, like, entertain a thought of, like, imitating them or something like that. Compared to what we do know now, or have experienced through Relink or with the Astro with Sylph and stuff.
Wow! 違う景色が広がってるね。気候もちょっと涼しくなったかな。
As the group passes through the gate that manifested on the beach, an entirely different landscape unfolds before them. While the Divine Generals and Kirby are taken aback, Baiser remains unfazed.
こりゃ驚いた。でもなんだか気味が悪いね。
そうかい？扉で瞬間移動できちゃうなんてとっても面白いじゃないか。そうですね。びっくりしちゃいましたけど、ちょっと面白いですね。
でも移動する前に決まった行動を取らなくちゃいけねえっていうのが結構面倒だよな。
不調って言ったかい？面白い仕掛けだと思うけど、面倒っちゃ面倒だね。
薬師様、他にはどんな不調があるのじゃ？
And then one of the other ciphers, fishing.
ダルマの歴史は長い。全裸でカニ歩きをするという不調も。
Huh? Walk sideways like a crab all naked?
全裸でカニ歩き？どんなことだよ、これは。アニラ姉ちゃんが全裸でそんな。
Oh no.
やらぬわ！よくない。よくないの、パイよ。今、息をするように我に押し付けたじゃろ。
Your plan to try to get me to do it?
何のことやら。
Bye?
でもさ、誰かがやらなくちゃいけないってことだろう？
Wait, what do I think is the best fishing minigame I've ever seen in a game? I don't really know. Because a lot of the fishing minigames that I've seen in other games, like, they kind of range from either it's fully automated, or, like, when you see the signal, click and you instantly fish the fish that is in that fishing spot. Or, at least, like, I haven't played the Yakuza game, so I don't know how, I don't remember how they exactly handle fishing, so I can't really comment on the Yakuza game front. With Trails, they kind of iterated on the fishing minigame formula from entry to entry. Some of them early on was just a simple, like, wait for signal, click, and you fish out something. And then later on, with Cold Steel, they basically made it so that, like, when you hook a fish, you basically do a button mashing minigame, which is overall, like, when you kind of look at it, kind of annoying and tedious when you realize you're gonna have to do that for every different type of fish you come across in that game. So there's that. And then Cold Steel 3 and 4, it was like, you have like a little spinning wheel with a second spinning wheel for your, or no, you have a spinning arrow going one way and a spinning wheel going the other way, and you need to basically hit the sweet spot to catch a large fish. And then you have to do like a little extra part of the minigame where you have to like press and hold to reel in and let go to release tension, and then it's pretty simplistic like that. Pokemon style one. And then so far with Trails to Daybreak 2, like, you know, surprisingly, in Daybreak 1 they broke Trails' tradition of not having fishing at all. But guess what? Daybreak 2, fishing's back, baby! And they actually kind of had a nice little update to the fishing game, or fishing minigame. So, cause like, since Trails to Daybreak is like, you know, or what was it? With how they updated it, before in other Trails games, you had to go to a static fishing spot. In Daybreak 2, you can actually like bring up a little cursor that you can kind of like move over the water surface to choose where you want to fish, with a little like meter or list showing you the probability of catching this or that fish in a particular spot. And then after that, I mean, it's basically kind of like a similar thing, but like, so there's like a spinning wedge. No. There's like an arrow spinning on the edge of a circle with a wedge that you'd have to, that's kind of like the timing spot for you to click in, and then you control a center arrow compared to how it was in the previous Trails games, where instead of having like two oppositely spinning circles or wheels, you control a center one while another one spins, and you have to match the spinning or the arrows at a sweet spot. So it's a little more engaging there, but not like from other games I've seen where you have to like, because like I've seen other games that do fishing where it's like you have to like, you know, press and hold a button to reel them in, but also control the direction that you're pulling along in to make sure that like you keep guiding the fish closer toward you. But then, yeah, I haven't really played too many games that really had a fishing system that in depth to really comment any more beyond what I maybe remember seeing from like a Yakuza game or some other kind of game. I know there were other, well, oh no, that's just a full-blown fishing game. In terms of other fishing mini-games, yeah, that's about the extent of my knowledge or experience with fishing mini-games. So, like, a lot of the fishing mini-games just have a relatively simplistic system of, like, press and hold at the right time, or line something up, and then you fish something, instead of, like, a full-fledged, like, press and hold to reel while also, like, jerking or guiding the fish in, like, a certain direction or something like that. Like, I don't think I've played anything that's as in-depth as that, necessarily. You heard people say they enjoy the fishing games with Big the Cat. Oh, I forgot that Sonic Adventure had that. Yeah, no, oh my god, wait, yeah, I remember borrowing Sonic Adventure 1 from my friend years ago and suffering through the fishing minigame, because I would always, like, you were timed, right? It had a time limit, I believe. I would always, like, keep failing because of some stupid bullshit with trying to find fucking Froggy. I'm like, Froggy, how the fuck did you get all the way over there, and how are we guiding this hook all across these waters so I can finally fish you up somewhere? I'm just like, how the hell does this work? You think they copied another Sega fishing game? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, you know, reused assets, or, you know, you take the framework of something that you've done before and then repurpose it for whatever you need in whatever current game you're developing. Like, that's just clever use of your own resources. And before we continue the cutscene, like, because I know we've been on this for a little bit, what always appalls me a bit is how people always, for some reason, heavily criticize a game for reusing its assets. Like, I get it, like, if it's in an extreme degree where they're just being, you know, excessively or blatantly lazy. But then, if you have, like, resources to put in one thing to kind of cut time on development so you can focus on the rest of the game, which is much more important to handle, what's necessarily wrong with that? Because, like, I remember people were bashing, or I remember seeing some weird takes about people bashing, like, Pirate Yakuza or Falcom games with how they reuse assets and shit, or I can't remember off the top of my head right now. But yeah, it's like, there's nothing inherently wrong with reusing assets if it'll save you time in development and cost, so you can actually work on more other parts of the game instead of getting bogged down by having to make new thing from scratch all the time. I don't know. So wait, though at that point, why not just put that fishing minigame in all of your games? I don't know. But yeah, I don't know, like, I just keep seeing a lot of weird takes here and there from, like, from people that have some weird bone to pick with any game that has, like, that's been relatively long running, and they use, like, something that they've had previously. Because it's kind of like the whole thing of, like, why reinvent a wheel in that case? They have a wheel for this particular thing, this thing, like, in this case being, like, I don't know, let's say... I mean, I don't know. It's really not an issue. They update them graphically, remix the cities a bit. Yeah, because it's not like it's like 100% the same. It's like they have basically the whole framework, the structure, the bones, the skeleton. Then they, you know, update and dress it up appropriately, but like they don't have to like establish or build every bit block by block. Instead, they just like give it a new coat of paint without having to like remake the entire thing. Unless it's, you know, like they move to a whole new game engine or however the hell it works, and then, you know, I'd understand having to do that. But yeah, I don't know. Tears of the Kingdom is a better example of bad asset reuse? Wait, really?
どうするの？
いや。
できぬ。嫁入り前の身でそのような。
There's no way I can.
嫁入り後でも大惨事じゃないかい?
It'd be a big no-no even after getting... Makura has a point! Like... So if you're worried about doing it before you get married, so then would that imply you have no problem afterwards then? I was like, wait, hold on, like, huh.
裸でカニ歩きすればいいんでしょ？僕できるよ。
I do right now. So wait, the main flagship gimmick of the game needs a world crafted around it. It needs a world made with the intent of that gimmick existing. Oh, so is Tears of the Kingdom like the exact same as, or like kind of like the same kind of landscape as Breath of the Wild? But then, you know, probably changed around to maybe fit the whole crafting gimmick, but then it's not really completely tailored for it. Is that what you're saying? It's almost exactly the same. Aww.
年派もいかない最年少にこういうのやらせていいのかな。年長者として倫理的にも。
Among Us. No, just kidding. Ethical concerns.
ではクビラ、一つ任せてよいかな。無理無理無理。我らって無理じゃん。
いや、
So wait, some small changes, Sky Islands, and an underground map? Ah.
いくら話し合ったって無駄さ。こうなったらやるっきゃないね。
Wait, did Makura have like a fucking D12 like in her pocket? Makura produces dice from her pocket.
泣いても笑っても一発勝負。あたいが持ってるサイコロを使ってちょぼいちで白黒つけようじゃないの。
いい
ゲームで決めるのもきっと楽しいはずさ。
全裸ってことは美からもネズ耳を外すってことになるけど、それでもいいんだね。
Oh.
ふん。
Alice steps forward and holds out a hand to Makura.
まずはサイコロを改めさせよ。
She senses something's up with the dice.
はあ？イカ様を疑ってんの？当然だ。わらわはそのような真似死んでもやりたくない。だからって宇野神にイカ様を疑うた。どういう了見だい？
皆さん落ち着いてください。
あんなに仲が良かった十二神将がこれほどいがみ合うなんて。なぜそうまでして争うの？世界から争いはなくならないの？
Could we not rid the world of conflict?
でも私は信じたい。人と人は分かり合えると。
お前が撒いた火種のせいだろうが。
Alright, so who has to do the crab walk?
今はないのか。
That cipher's no longer in play! So, the main gimmick, Ultra Hand, lets you fuse objects, upgrade a weapon by adding onto it, properties, or make vehicles.
かつてあったけど取り消された不調だよ。話はちゃんと聞いてほしい。
It was changed. Oh gee, I wonder why they had to change the password.
カニ型の聖唱集が出たら一発で不調がバレるから撤回されたと記録に書いてある。
It was withdrawn because it'd be too obvious to Astros if a crab-like primal beast were to ever appear. So overall was not made with things in mind, so the puzzle they added fell out of place. Ah.
世界から争いはどうのこうの浸ってたくせにしれっとしやがいて。
Being told that this layer cipher is to dine on a plate of food, the divine generals heave a collective sigh of relief. It's amazing to understand.
本当によかった。大した不調じゃなくて。
It needed its own game though.
それじゃあ創作を始めよっか。気を取り直してね。誰かいますか？返事してください。アンチラちゃん、あんまり大きな声を出すと魔物とかに気づかれちゃうよ。
Well, how else are they gonna get food?
あ、そうだった。注意されてたっけ。
そうだね。でも足を動かしてくまなく探すしかないよ。
よいしょ。
Knowing they'll eventually need to clear this layer cipher, Vaisa finishes preparing a mountain of fruit atop an impossibly large plate.
たくさんありますね。
そう、結構人いるしお腹も空いたでしょ。
People made amazing machines with it, actual cars with shocks and everything. Flying death machines. Korok torture machines?
まあ腹は減ってるけど、こんなに大量になくたって。
大丈夫じゃない。若い子ばかりだから。
若さを過信してると思うけどな。
While Kirby and company are preparing to satiate both their appetites and the cipher requirements, Banjiro is walking along a mountain path.
ちょっと高いところまで来てしまったかな、ガル。
Spit over a fire that you then use to fuse Koroks, making rockets and strapping the Koroks onto. Oh my god!
さすがにこんなところまで登ってくることはないか。戻った方が良さそうだな。お？
Oh. Wait. Tsukuyomi?
呼びかけもなかなか大きくはできないし、難しいものだね。
I think that was
や
the
れやれだ
silhouette.
よ。
ピカラ君、気をつけてね。ここの森は魔物が多いから後回しでいいみたいだよ。
ありがとうマキラ。大丈夫。奥の方へは入らないよ。およ、
Mikala spots a shadow among the trees ahead. Wait. Huh.
わお、もしかして君、行方不明者発見。
どうしました？
マキラ、ほら、あそこだよ。あれ？
Oh. When Vikala looks again, the figure that was there moments ago has vanished.
おやおやおや、おかしいな。たった今ここに女の子がいたように見えたんだけど。
Okay, so I guess that was the two missing people we saw then?
ピオ、私は見なかったけど。
見つけたー。女の子を見つけたぞ。
ピカラくん、聞こえた？バジラくんの声だった。
うん、見つかってよかった。どうやらさっきの子が向こうに移動したみたいだね。
Mikala and Mahida stride out of the forest by each other's side.
おーい、戻ったぞ
あ、来ました。
Uh,
手を引いてるみたい。
Bajira happily waves as she returns to where the others have gathered.
ー。第一行方不明者発見だな。
I'm pretty sure that's Tsukiyomi summon, right? So then...
おかえりバジラ、お手柄だね。
薬師様、どうかしたのかの？
ルリア、どう思う？
Yeah, okay.
すみません。静かな様子のせいか気づけなかったみたいで。
どうかしたのか？
その子、青少獣です。
Okay. I'm glad she exists now. I'm surprised out of all the potentially forgotten Primal Beast or extremely, like, badly designed summon stones, they brought back, they bring us Tsukiyomi. Okay.
我はつくよみと言います。行方不明の一人は女の子って聞いてたから、つい連れてきてしまったぞ。青少獣の手引いて戻ってきたの、ちょっと面白かったけどな。面白がるのもここまでじゃ。全員構えよう。我らに敵対するのなら容赦はせぬ。我はこの地で過ごす青少獣。有無を言わさずこの手を引いたのはそちらの方なのです。
I mean, yeah, it was kind of Vajra's fault without just, yeah.
バジラよ、そうなのか？それはそうだな。ほうも。
It's a fucking miss.
じゃあ、まあ、一旦ね。一旦武器を下ろすかの。
The Divine Generals each set aside their weapons in turn.
なんだったんだよ、この間は。
つくよみと言ったか。どうやら話せそうだ。汝のことを教えてくれぬか？
何を知りたいのです？
Zodiacs don't know jack shit.
そうだな。まず、この空間にどうやって入った？
アンダマン湯の作る門を通って、我はこの地に入りました。
Okay, so I was actually spoiled on this name drop, but yeah, I'm gonna remind you. Wow, where have we heard that name before? In Relink. That's canon now. Yeah, I mean, given the space that we actually had to fight Angramanyu in and everything, I gotta wonder.
アンダマン湯？友達？
Oh no, no, definitely not a friend.
門を作る聖少獣です。
Primal Beast of Gateways. Oh, actually, now that I'm remembering oh, right. That angry mango.
察するに空間に干渉する能力を持った聖少獣のことだろう。
I'm still a tiny bit miffed that, like, when I saw that, I'm like, dude, why did you not spoiler that out? Like, come on!
聖少獣の中には自力で穴を開ける者がいる。それはダルマでは捕まえられない。
There's no way of keeping them in Dharma. Did it say it was part of their invasion force?
正確に言えば捕まえてもすぐに脱出されてしまう。
500年ほど前、我は空の世界に到着したと考え、穴から離れて移動しました。しかし、どれほど移動しても、空の民の姿どころか、人里すら見つけられませんでした。異常事態に気づいて到着地点に戻るも、穴はすでになく、アンラマイユも消えていました。
So, Angra Mayu... Okay, so basically, a lot of the other Primal Beasts basically just went through a whole bunch of different gateways, thinking they're, like, spreading out their forces in the Skyrim, only accidentally dividing their forces in the different layers.
その他の聖少獣と共に、この地に取り残されたのです。
So then all the Primal Beasts ended up being forgotten as they each get separated into their own isolated layers.
それってもしかして置いてけぼり？
The affable Sadala twins poke Tsukiyomi's cheeks, but the Primal remains unresponsive. Part of me was sort of expecting, like, Huang and Bai to, like, give her a hug out of pity.
ダルマを空の世界に似せた理由の一つが機能したようだ。誤認させることを狙っているからね。
So, I mean, since now it's long been over, is it okay if we just bring Tsukuyomi out now? It's like, hey, it's been 500 years, so, I mean, the war's been long over, so you just want to get to the Skyrim for real and just chill?
誤認して3回。気づいた時には手遅れ。
We got room on the ship.
ダルマは実に機能的だな。
Functionally an infinite amount of it.
我には対をなす存在がいます。そのものとかつてはぐれ、他の階層からやってきました。
Separated when I wound up here.
不調を見つけたの？全な、カニ。
Naked crab walk!
どうやって移動した？
空中で不可視の壁の存在に気づき、それをこじ開けて移動しました。しかし、戻れなくなったのです。
Invisible barrier?
力ずくで移動も可能なのか？
できる。でもそれもランダム。外界には出られないしね。つまりこの聖少獣は今まさにまんまとダルマの迷路にはまり込んでいるところというわけだ。
Viren doesn't wear clothes normally, just have him do it.
迷路。まさにその名がふさわしいな。
さあ、捜索を再開しよう。この階層にはいないようだから次に移動しようか。
こいつはどうするんだ？
無害のようだからどうもしない。そのままだよ。ここで永久にさまようがいい。
Oh.
それはかわいそうじゃ。
かわいそう。
薬師様、これも何かの縁ではないかの。連れてこうよ。つくちゃんは仲間を探してるんでしょ？こっちも人探ししてるし、ちょうど良さそう。
What can possibly go wrong? Scales count as clothing? Oh god, that'd be fucked up.
ダメ。
ダメなのか？理由を聞いても？
聖少獣だからだよ。それ以外の理由がある。
Have you seen how many primal beasts we have on the Grand Cipher?
おいおい、なんかちょっと冷たくねえか？ケチケチしなくてもいいだろ？
Such a cheating.
ケチ。
薬師様、私もそう思います。少し残酷じゃないかと。
残酷？めんどくさい恋人みたいなこと言うけど、十二神将は青少獣とあまり仲良くしないでほしい。
めんどくさい恋人みたいなこと言い出した。
Sounds like a jealous lover.
十二神将とは本来星の軍勢と戦うための存在。青少獣と親しげにするのはダメ。
You know, like, when's Dancho going to chip in to Baisa saying, like, is like, you know, we have, like, who knows how many primal beasts, like, within the Grand Cipher. Are you sure it's just not okay this time? It's like, what's one more at this point?
ずいぶん乱暴ではないかの。それはあくまでかつての話。昔の論理では納得できぬ。
過去から学ばないものがどんな未来を示せるというの。
Amid the confrontation between Baisa and the Divine Generals, Tsukuyomi stands still.
我はもう帰ってよいのでしょうか？
No. Tsukuyomi cannot leave.
青少獣は敵だよ。気空団にいるとわからないだろうけど。
ちょいと薬師様、いくらなんでもそりゃ無粋ってもんじゃないかい？あたいはオシリスって青少獣とたまたま知り合ったんだけどね。敵なんてことは全くないさ。
Oh yeah, they're bringing that up.
ありゃあただの落語好きの姉さんだよ。それも筋金入りのね。
Okay, so the Rakugo event is canon with the anniversary timeline. Alright.
私たちもダル兄さんとはとっくに仲良しだぞ。なあ。うん、仲良し。ダル兄さん、私たちが来るといつも小躍りしそうだもんね。
Crazy excited look?
そいつは気のせいだと思うけど、今は黙っておくとするか。
That's just her imagination. Makes sense since it was fairly close to this event. Yeah.
僕もシルフと仲良しですよ。一緒に遊んだりもしますし。
So, feels like most events these days are on the anniversary timeline. Yeah, cause like, okay, actually I lost my train of thought there.
わしは白卓と一緒に年越しそばを食べたりしたな。あの時は楽しかった。
Soba noodles.
私もマグロじゃなくて、アルバコアとアウギュステで楽しく過ごしましたよ。
Kind of forgot about that for a bit. Where the fuck is the main story? I don't know. I wish they would actually, like, at this point just close out the fucking main story, or at that point and then just make every subsequent event story the new main story. Because they clearly have no interest in, like, they just want to keep delaying what the game considers itself the main story, and they have the real main story being these events. Yeah, I kind of wonder what the anniversary stream would tease us with this time, because, like, they teased the whole fucking thing earlier, and then nothing.
最初は敵視されていたんですけど、次第に打ち解けることができて、皆さ
んみんなそれぞれ青少獣と築いた関係ってのがあるんだな。
そうですね。なんだか嬉しくなっちゃいます。
しかし薬師様の言葉も理解できる。
わらわもそう思うぞ。
おいおい、どういうことだよ。
いや、何も戦えということはないが、十二神将の歴史を紐解けば星と戦っていたことは確かだからな。原点を忘れるなという話だろう。
わらわはクビラたちと違い、青少獣とそれほど関わったことがないからな。
Yeah, it's true.
それはお前がいつも引きこもってるからじゃ。
Do we be realistic about this, or You went to? Yeah, cause like, I mean, I'm kind of like of the mind too. Cause like, there are, well, obviously dangerous primal beasts, or there's always the chance that like something can happen to a primal beast that we're currently friendly with that might have them go crazy. Cause who knows? Cause yeah. So we can't in good conscience say that they just all of them aren't dangerous like that. Like one is objectively false, so you've seen some shit. Yeah. So wait, the actual intent of one is not what the wording implies. Yeah, I think it more so just means like, you know, the primal beasts that we do know aren't dangerous and stuff like that. But the wording kind of like wrongfully gives off the intent of like all primal beasts, when I would assume that we just mean, you know, the primal beasts that we currently know and have established like, you know, friendly relations with and stuff, or coexistence with. We can coexist feels more accurate. Yeah, I think like it'd be a bit better wording writing wise to say that we can we have or we can coexist with primal beasts, more like.
なんとそれが団長殿の言葉なのか。
団長だからだろう。戦いの第一線に立ってきたのはいつも団長だ。青少獣の危険性はむしろ誰よりも知っているのではないか?
You know, actually, I'm kind of curious to like go back in the text log a bit to see like how the other response would be for going the other way.
それもそうかの。
気空団にいる青少獣のことは気空団の好きにすればいい。
Do what you like.
団長を信じよう。
Do what you like with the primal beast in your crew.
それはお前がいつも引きこもってるからじゃ。
Okay, look, I'm kind of curious actually. What's the other response?
そうですよ。今度ヤクシ様も一緒に遊びませんか？シルハを紹介しますね。
I'll introduce you to Sylph.
ダル兄さんのコーヒー結構美味しいぞ。この間飲めるようになったんだ。
気空団にいる青少獣のことは気空団の好きにすればいい。
Oh, okay.
団長を信じよう。
Primals are an integral part of some islands' culture and prosperity, like Tiamat, Ever Pleasant Winds. The wind primal relaying, carving stone away with the storms, revealing ores and stuff. Yeah.
私は十二神将を心配している。
They need to be viewed on a case-by-case basis. Yeah, you can't really just like blanket it for the primal beasts like for either way. Like they're not all safe, but they're not all dangerous.
だけど敵対の時代はもう過去です。関係を良くしてもいいんじゃ。
Lysa clears her throat before her next words.
じゃあそれをもっとグリームニルっぽく言って。
Well, like Grimnir? What about Grimnir?
グリームニルさん？じゃあって？
But, specifically name dropping Grimnir?
言って、グリームニルっぽく。
Oh, no, she's just fucking with us. How does she know about Grimnir anyway? I have no idea. Sylph was indirectly dangerous. Combat abilities were rather poor though.
カタストロフの残響を病んで久しく、人と獣が紡ぐ絆は今こそ安寧と祝福を授かるし時。
Okay, man, it's so jarring when she's going, but when Baisa's flipping between serious and then completely fucking around with us. You like how she came up with that line on the spot? The sacred threads binding man and beast now shimmer with the blessings of serene harmony.
十二神将が青少獣と距離を縮めていると知れば、民も心を許してしまうかもしれない。その結果、 大変な事故につながる可能性も考えられる。その危険性を心に留めておくべきだよ。あとクビラ、そういうのはもう卒業する年では。
You told us to say like how Grimnir would!
あ、はいですよね。むちゃくちゃだなこいつ。
While Kumira stands there with a heavy heart, Lyria looks up to the sky.
青少獣の気配です。
ここにおるからの。
Yeah, she's right here!
いえ、別の青少獣です。
なんと。
私たちをもう見つけているみたいで、強い敵意を感じます。
たく、大事な話をしてるってのに野暮なやつだね。
強い敵意だって、まさかこれがカタストロフの時？早速蒸し返さないで。
Wait. Kamira just dying of cringe right now. Just like, now stop! No more Trudy talk. As the Divine Generals and Kirby train their eyes skyward in preparation for the incoming attack, Vaisa speaks up.
私が行こう。
Aww. Unjaded hair. Benui. Vaisa has volunteered to take on the approaching Primal Beast.
薬師様、一人で戦うと言ったのか？
そうだよ、もう目視できた。
Huh? Tracking Vaisa's gaze reveals a tiny speck shimmering directly above.
バイシュラって戦えんのか？聞いたことはないのじゃが、重産物は白空戦争の頃よりいる存在。
十二神将よ、あれこそ青少獣本来の姿だ。
Vaisa's body gently lifts off the ground.
浮いた？飛翔術を使うのか？
She's a flyer. As the Buddha ascends further, the rapidly descending primal beast comes into view. What are you?
でけえ！大丈夫なのかよ？
ものすごい敵意を感じます。
青少獣はこう言った方が分かりやすくて好みだ。
Orb. A magnificent azure sphere materializes before Vaisa's chest, radiating an ethereal glow.
あれはなんだ？どこから取り出した？
ミルクちゃんの時みたい。
とりあえず100年でいいかな。
As the primal beast hurtles forward with astonishing speed, Vaisa raises both hands around the sphere.
100年瑠璃子。
The instant she murmurs those words, innumerable shards got fucking tries bring out burst forth from the sphere and fly straight toward the primal beast.
なんなのあれ？
光の粒だろうか。奇妙な術、何より奇妙な武器だ。しかしあの功績、
Oh my god!
美しいな。譲ってはもらえないだろうか。
Fucking Pyla.
言ってる場合じゃねえだろ。
You reached the end of part 1? Ah.
あぶねえ、近くに落ちてきやがったぞ。
弾かれたのが落ちてきたようだな。
瑠璃が蓄えた100年分の光、存分に味わうといい。
Though the primal beast was poised to strike from above, it abruptly shifts to a defensive stance.
ものすごい勢い。このまま押し切っちゃいそう。
青少獣は手も足も出ないようだ。これが薬師様の力か。こんな派手な戦い方をするとはな。しかし流れ弾が発生している。全員もっと近くに集まろう。
Many Vaisa's projectiles either stray from their intended path or are deflected before cascading to the earth. The impact of their descent produces numerous gaping holes in the ground. The Even comes with the wonder. Oh yeah, I heard about the wonder. Although I don't remember what it does, but I heard that we do get a wonder.
お前に知能はあるのか、言葉は理解できるのか。あるなら話せ。追加でもう100年言っとくか、そろそろ諦めて死ぬか、選ばせてやりたいところだ。
As Baisa's onslaught persists, an unexpected sound suddenly echoes from the forest below. Eh? It's like the Eternal's wonder? Oh! Baisa's attack briefly falters as a piercing scream is heard from the direction where the errant projectiles had landed. Seizing the moment, the primal beast escapes the relentless barrage and descends in a sweeping arc to flank Baisa.
甘いな。少し気がそれたが、その程度で油断する私では。
Realizing what lies directly beyond the primal beast, Baisa cuts her attack short.
所詮にみんなが。
しまった、私たちが邪魔を。まさかわらわたちは誘い込まれていたのか。
Unable to resume her attack for fear of harming her allies, Baisa can only watch as the primal beast rushes toward her.
こいつ戦術を持っている。
まずいぞ。我は大地を染めるもの。
Oh.
なんじゃ、いきなり暗く。夜に変わったぞ。
Tsukuyomi?
スクちゃん。
Oh. Bai points upward at Tsukuyomi, who now floats majestically in the nocturnal sky.
荒ぶる者よ。去りなさい。
The primal beast hesitates, seemingly disoriented by the abrupt transition to night. Noticing Tsukuyomi's approach, it shifts to face her.
去らぬのであれば、高貴なる月光をその身に分け与えましょう。
For an instant, the moon above shimmers with ethereal light. A radiant beam streaks down from the moon and pierces through the primal beast.
夜にかなうものはありません。すべてはただ影に染まるしかないのですから。影を嫌い、月にその身をさらすのなら、清らかな月光があなたを照らすでしょう。
Under the silvery gaze of Tsukuyomi, framed by the glowing moon, the beast wavers momentarily before retreating into the night.
今宵も月が綺麗です。落ち着いたのか？
はい。とりあえず遠くへ行ったことは間違いないです。
You know, I wonder if this premium gala would release Tsukuyomi as a new unit, just given her new art and role in the story and everything. I'd be surprised if she wasn't a new unit. And I don't think it'll be... I mean, maybe it's too obvious, but I wonder if she'll be Dark Element. No, and then they throw us for a loop and they'll make her light because the moonlight or some shit. I don't know. It's still within like the whole dark light kind of spectrum. So I mean, they could throw us for a loop there, and then I'll despair. I mean, honestly, I'd despair either way if she ends up light somehow, because I mean my light roster's doing okay, but. And I'd also want it for dark, but then also the issue is there's too many fucking units in dark. I don't have room.
やれやれ、どうなることかと思ったぜ。
They make her water because the moon lacks heat. Oh my god.
とっさにモノマネを披露するなんて。クビラって意外と芸達者？
I had no idea Kamira could pull off mimicry so well.
お昼に戻った。どんな原理なんだ？つくちゃんすごいな。
青少獣に助けられちゃった。
申し訳ない薬師様。私が全員を集めてしまったせいだ。弾よけにされるとは迂闊だった。
いや、あちらが一枚上手だった。まさかあそこまでしたたかなんて私も想定していなかった。形勢が不利であることから私の飛び道具と地上の仲間を計算して人間の盾を実行するなんてね。
Baisa shows a hint of displeasure before turning to the Divine Generals.
でも分かったでしょ。これが青少獣の怖さだよ。魔物とは決定的に違う点がある。
But you were just saved by one.
それは。
だけど。
Baisa's gaze shifts to Tsukuyomi.
つくよみはお手柄だったな。あれはお前の力なんだろ。
我は一体に夜を招いて闇をもたらすことができるのです。
昼寝するときとか便利そうだな。
Imagine you just like change the time of day to night so you can just go sleep early.
つくよみと言ったな。なぜ私を助けた？その理由を問いたい。
理由が必要かい、ベイベー。
What?
つくよみは結構ユニークだな。そうだよな。人を助けるのに理由なんて必要ないよな。
人を助けるのに理由なんて必要ありません。
Speaking in a manner uncharacteristic of a primal beast, Tsukuyomi stands before Baisa. She remains stock still, her expression unreadable, as if awaiting something. What? Huh?
忘れてました。さっき誰かの声がして。
Oh.
人だ。
Oh. Oh.
人に会えた。
I'm not alone anymore. A tattered girl dashes out of the forest, her cries echoing through the trees.
よかったよ。
うるさい。
Oh.
バドラが悲鳴を上げるから
Badra.
私が恥をかいちゃったんだけど、謝ってほしいぐらいだよ。
遭難して流れ弾を受けてその上謝れってバイシュラひどい。でもごめんなさい、すごく迷惑かけちゃった。
嘘無事でよかった。
Man, just like the constant flipping between like sounding completely serious to being, no, I didn't really mean it. Sure.
何が嘘なんだろう。
Kidding about what?
行方不明の人だよね。
はい。紹介してほしいです。
彼女は13仏の一人、不言の座のバドラだよ。
This lady's a loony.
バドラーです。はじめまして。
Bingo Belly is more sane. God damn, that is a statement.
ピカラ君、どうしたの？
さっき森の中で見たことは違うような。いや大丈夫、特に問題はないさ。
僕よくわかってないんだけど、皆さんは？
十二神将だよ。行方不明になった君たちを探すために
At least it's more
私が呼んだ
predictable.
んだ。
十二神将？本物？すごい。みんなかわいい。バドラちゃんもかわいいね。仲良くしたいな。安心したらまた涙が。
泣かないで、もう大丈夫だから。僕たちといれば安心さ。
もう安心してよいぞ。
ああ、とにかく無事でよかった。
Badra exchanges introductions with the Divine Generals and finally faces Kirby.
オイラたちは中二新章じゃねえぞ。
Hey Astolfo! Doro caused the third. Wait, hold up. Hey Krista Greatsword. But yeah, hey Astolfo, how you doing? What were you doing earlier? Hello Raiders. But yeah, we're in the middle of reading the Granblue Fantasy Anniversary event. Part 1 of 3, they're kind of like updating this every couple of weeks. Until we get the third part and everything. You're doing the rest of the Evangelion collab? Oh, nice. But yeah, we're on the tail end of doing the Granblue reading, and soon after we'll switch over to Honkai Star Rail for the 3.1 story update. So yeah, I started stream a bit early tonight so I can kind of give myself some more time to finish this, and then still have a pretty decent block of time to get through some Star Rail stuff. So yeah, earlier, the past several days, I was playing Trails to Daybreak 2, and yeah, we're gonna be in a gacha phase for now to kind of get through Granblue and Star Rail with the new updates and everything. But yeah, hope everyone's doing well tonight.
はじめまして。私たちは貴公子なんですよ。貴公子？
はい。団長くんにはみんながお世話になっています。
ああ、貴公子。僕、貴公子にすごく興味があるんだ。勉強させてください、先輩。
先輩？
勉強先輩。
責任重大ですね。あなたも貴公子？
我はつくよみ。
つくよみちゃんはね、青少獣なんだよ。さっきお知り合いになったの。
So the most recent round of Advanced Quest and FGO finished so you can finish the Void Dust Craft Essence. Oh, neat. I really need to do the Advanced Quest in general. Besides like probably 3 of the easier fights to do, I haven't done any beyond that, and there's a crap ton to actually do at this point. I should probably just do it like off stream or something and just kind of try to go through it like day to day or something. Mostly just care about the dust and the bone craft essences. Oh yeah, those are like higher priority for just given how much we need in general. But yeah, I should really get around to doing that on my own time. Even in JP, those are the only finished ones. Wait. You mean those craft essences are the only ones done? And we're 2 years behind Japan? In Fey Grand Order? What? The devs got bored of it. And they got bored of it, just put out the rest of them! Just finish it up!
青少獣だって。
Like, at least the most important two are done? Yeah, I guess so, but like at least to me, if like they don't really have much intention to really like do much with what they initially started out with, I'd rather they just kind of rush and wash they rush it out and wash their hands of it, and then just carry on without having like a little thing looming over their heads as they procrastinate with that particular aspect of the game.
分かっているが、それよりもここで
Yeah,
一
was
体
FGO?
何があったの？
Yeah.
まずは経緯を教えてほしい。
ああ、うん。経緯ってほどじゃないんだけど、不調を忘れちゃって。
Granblue hasn't even finished the EX2 classes. Yeah, cause hey, guess what? We got tier 5 classes now.
バードラー。
ごめんなさい。つい 不調の内容を忘れちゃってから君はずっとここにいたのかい？
Like, part of me kind of wishes that they just kind of say screw it and then just like go at a more rapid pace with a lot of the new class developments or updates or whatever. So like, just have like 2 to 4 new classes all at once. Like, hey, here you go wild. Like maybe they're just like blowing the load too early there and just like kind of putting themselves in a bind later for putting out too much content, or at least what they would view too much content at a short span of time. But I don't know. Like, we really just need to finish up like the stuff at least with the EX2 class and then like keep going on the tier 5 class train or some shit. I don't fucking know.
でも上空で戦うバイシュラが見えたから急いで近寄ろうとしたら
流れ弾に当たったと。
そういうことなの。
And I still can't take like the term shard seriously here because again it's just my fucking trail's brain rot right now.
無限のバドラが情けない。まあいい。それじゃあ次の階層に行こうか。
Maybe they fear the power mechanic 2 in Guild Wars. I fear the requirements needed to grind up for your little robot if they have a mechanic 2 or whatever. Like how many like super Bahamut mats or like Fasan mats, God forbid Fa Zero, if you need to grind any of that shit for your little robot buddy for an EX2 version of mechanic. Can you imagine? Oh, and also a gold bar, sunstone, eternity sand, blue paper for the little robot too. Okay, maybe not blue paper, but we've seen the updated soldier tormentor mats. Yeah. So, yeah.
つくよみはどうするんですか？
Badra senses subtle tension between the divine generals and Baisa.
何の話？それはバイシュラが間違ってると思う。お、バドラは十二神将側なのか。話がわかるじゃねえか。
Nice to see you're sensible.
聖少獣だからって何でもかんでも剣をするのは良くないと思うよ。
So is this a story about like racism and prejudice against primal beasts or other people?
そうだよな。オイラたちの気空団にも聖少獣なんていっぱいいるしよ。そうだよね。そうなの？
バイシュラさん、つくよみちゃんからは敵意のようなものは感じません。
聖少獣の危険性を空の世界に広く伝え続けるのは十二神将であるべきだと私は思う。歴史的にも現代の知名度や役割を鑑みても破空戦争の記憶は誰かが語り継がないといけないから。
さっきも言ったが一理あると思う。
だけど現状はどうかな。クビラなんてグリームニルのモノマネをするほどになっている。
Oh, you were just fucking with her.
それはお前がやらせたんだけどな。
So to forget about the war when every anniversary brings it up.
ほんともう蒸し返すのやめてください。
バイシュラ、つくよみちゃんに助けられたっていうのにそんなのかっこ悪いと思うな。
Seeing Badra peer impishly at her, Baisa takes on a more menacing tone.
誰のせいだと？
Well, I mean, Badra was the one that screamed out loud, breaking her concentration, to be fairly honest.
思ってるのかな。
I like how they nudge the cut-in angle like more to the side like this.
ごめんなさい。でも
バドラにはお仕置きが必要なようだ。
僕はお仕置きを受けてもいいけど、バイシュラは間違ってると思うんだけど。
はあ、もう分かったよ。連れて行けばいいんでしょ。連れて行けば。
ししし、薬師様許してくれるの？
あくまでこちらの任務が優先だからね。みんなそれを忘れてはいけないよ。
よかったな、つくよみ。わしたちと一緒だぞ。はい。そうだ、サマンタ君も紹介させてほしいな。
Samantha?
サマンタ君って？
Ah, Badra reaches behind herself with her right hand, and from there, a large shadow emerges.
オラはサマンタ、ゾウの聖獣だよ。よろしくね。
Holy beast of elephants. From behind Badra steps forth a large creature with an elongated trunk.
どっから出てきたんだい？
どこって？
Also, holy shit, I just noticed with like where the horns are or tusks are coming out of, like 3 from like, because you think that like they'd have a little part of the face or tusk where you'd have 1 per tusk instead of like all 3 from, or I don't know, maybe I'm overthinking it.
ポケットからだよ。バイシュラから見せてもらってない？
From the pocket?
ポケットって何？重産物は空間に干渉できるんだよ。ダルマを管理する集団だからね。
Allows us to manage Dharma.
だから大きいサマンタ君も空間ポケットに収納できるの。
結構快適だよ。
It's quite comfy.
薬師様があの大きな石をどっかから取り出したのもそういうからくりってわけかい。
そっか、ミルクちゃんもだね。
それにしてもいや、かわいいね。サマンタ君っていうのはつぶらな瞳が最高だよ。ちょっとスリスリしても。
Ooh.
何か聞こえたけど。やばー、忘れてた。
What did we forget? It was around the time when Badra first got lost in Dharma.
どうしよう。ここの不調の内容を忘れちゃった。なんだっけ焚き火をするじゃなくて水を作って飲むでもないし。
Unable to recall the cipher, Badra wanders aimlessly.
サマンタ君、出てきて。
やるよ。なんか他にも近づいてきてるよ。
上から？あれって
聖少獣かも。
そんな魔物に囲まれてるのに聖少獣の相手なんてできないよ。
森に逃げよっか。あの大きさじゃ追ってこられないんじゃないかな。
それ採用。
Although they managed to shake off the enormous primal beast, Badra still cannot recall the cipher.
遭難しちゃったよ。これから一生ダルマの中で過ごしていくのかな。サマンタ君、なんで寝てるの？
ここ魔物が多いみたいだよ。だから寝るのは順番にしよう。
I'll go
先
first.
にオラが寝とくから。
シビアな生活に順応が早い。
ポジティブに行こうよ。ダルマだから食べ物には困らないし、不調ならそのうち思い出すでしょう。
思い出せなかったら？
思い出せなくても
いつかヒットするって。不調ってそういうもんでしょ。
That's just how it works.
あ、そっか。忘れてた。人間らしい行動を続ければいいんだもんね。川で水浴びをして、料理をして、運動もして、たまに遊んで、休息もとって、これらをすれば不調にヒットするよね。うん、いけそうな気がしてきた。
Having no luck unlocking the cipher after some time, Vajra begins to grow exhausted.
もうダメ。魔物もひっきりなしに現れるし。
On the verge of giving up, Vajra hears a loud, tumultuous sound from above, shaking the forest. Ah. Vadra's eyes capture the familiar sight of the giant primal beast, along with a woman wielding an azure gemstone confronting it.
気の毒すぎる。
やれやれ、相変わらず何でもかんでもトラブルを引きつけるんだから。それで今の鳴き声は何なの？いや、もう分かってるけど。
森の中の魔物に追いかけられていたところで。
あ、
バドラ殿よ、安心してよいぞ。ここは我ら十二神将が。僕も元気出たから一緒に頑張るよ。なんだい、無知。
With a graceful spin, Vajra now stands in front of Samantha, cradling a thick cord-like object in her arms.
無知じゃなくてオラの花だよ。
Wait.
花？花を無知にして戦うのか。なんと珍妙な戦い方じゃ。
Okay. With another crack, Vajra swings Samantha's trunk at the approaching monsters.
サマンタ君の花は伸縮自在だよ。音は先端が音速を超えた時に出るの。
When it breaks the sound barrier?
音速ってサマンタ君痛くないのかい？
痛い。
It does.
痛いのかい？
そこは根性で我慢だよ。
こりゃ驚いた。でもアタイらだって負けちゃいられないだろ。
無論じゃ。行くぞ皆の者。
The divine generals charge toward the horde of monsters as one.
わあ、すごい。さすがは十二神将。
とりあえず一人目発見と。
こんな広い空間があと200。
Alright. Having felled the monsters, Kirby and company now find themselves confronted by the bounty of fruits prepared by Baisa. So you see like big ass melon, blueberry, cherry, strawberries, red apple, green apple, persimmon, green grapes, banana, soy peaches, oranges, pears. Are there mangoes here somewhere? And then the the pineapples. Wait, what's this like giant fruit right here? Cause I didn't know lemon. And that's not a melon. Oh, wait, what is this one?
この海藻の不調は用意した食材を平らげるだよ。
たくさんあるけど、これを全部食べるってことか？
そう、平らげるだからね。
Wouldn't it be easier to just have a plate of like one fruit on it and then eat that one fruit?
多いと思うんですけど、いくら十二神将がたくさんいるからって。
若いんだからこれくらい食べられると思うんだけど、結構動いたでしょ？
そりゃそうだけど、いくらなんでもな。
年長者には若者をお腹いっぱいにしないといけない義務があると思って。
Make sure the youngins are fed.
そんな義務はねえだろ。
ゆっくり食べていけばきっと大丈夫ですよ。
そっか、平らげる。思い出した。
Wait. Wouldn't eating just be like the natural response or natural thing to do? Well, I mean, in a place like this, where would you have a plate? Because then if you're just eating fruit, you're just eating the fruit straight up off the tree or plant or bush or whatever that you got it from. So then you would have no plate. You can carve one though? Yeah, you could carve out your own plate, and then you had the misfortune of like carving out a bowl. Piece of bark. The fucking 7 TV bark mode. You know, I probably need to change it to to all caps instead of just like a lowercase, because I believe that's a lowercase right there. Oh yeah, it is lowercase. I need to change it to all caps.
ここで過ごしていたのなら不調に該当しそうなものじゃが、食事は取らなかったのか？僕、小食だから時間をかけてちびちび食べてて、多分そのせい。
Oh, does clearing a plate imply like a full plate? You can just have like a tiny little one then and just put like an apple that's like basically the full size of that plate.
逆にサマンタ君にはたくさん用意して分けて与えてたせいで不調にならなかったみたい。
Tree bark would do fine. Wasn't Cypher compliant?
平らげていないってことか。ダルマの不調っていうのは結構厳密に決まってるんだな。
あんまり漠然とさせると青少獣が外界に飛び出す可能性があるからね。この辺りの線引きは本当に難しい。先人が条件について悩んでいる節は各時代の記録から見て取れる。
青少獣ではやらなそうで、空の民ならやりそうなことか。
でもわしたちの知っている青少獣は食事をするし平らげるぞ。なんなら料理だってするしな。我もずっと考えていた。団長殿の仲間の青少獣ならきっとダルマを出るじゃろう。
そうだね。でもそれは本当に珍しいことだよ。多くの青少獣は食事を必要としないし、川で水浴びも遊びも料理もしない。ましてや全裸でカニ歩きも。
They certainly don't walk sideways naked.
全裸でカニ歩きは人間もしない気がするのじゃが。
まあ今はとにかく食事をしよう。あまり遅くなると不調として判定されないかもしれないしね。
確かにそれは困るな。おいらこのリンゴもあらい。最高の出来じゃねえか。
栄養も豊富だよ。ダルマに自生しているものはみんなね。
私もお腹が空いてきちゃいました。いただきまーす。
わしたちももらおう。この柿からいただくかな。あ、僕が目をつけてたのバジーに取られちゃった。
You know, I've never been a fan of persimmons. I don't know. I mean, I haven't had it too much, but the times I did, I don't know. Don't really like it too much. Bajira skillfully slices the persimmon in two with a slight draw of her blade.
おー、これはいい柿だぞ。ほれあん、半分こだ。
You don't think they're that popular? Oh man, you should see my family. But it's just like gigantic baskets full of persimmons and shit. And giving it to relatives or other close family friends, just like whole bags or gigantic ass baskets full. I'm just like, I get why people like persimmons, but I'm like, well, why get this much? I was like, holy shit.
かんだ平らげることはできそうじゃの。
このバナナは格別だな。ねっとりとした甘みは食べ応えがあるな。
Next to Pyla, who is savoring a banana, Kumbira uses her fingers to split a pineapple. Well, I mean, she is strong enough.
このパイナップルも甘酸っぱくて美味しい。アロハスを思い出すね。
クビラはパイナップルを指で裂くのか。しかもみかんのように。
I can only imagine in my mind like splitting a pineapple like you would an orange. You feel like they might be one of those things where they're not that popular, but super popular with those who like them. At least as far as I know within my own like family and relatives and stuff, like it's basically like one of the fruits of choice with like Asian families, I would assume. Just given where and who I see having them all the time from personal experience.
これはみんなやるでしょ?
Doesn't everyone just split the pineapple open and just start eating there? Duh. Holy shit.
わらわにはできぬが。
手でちぎれるパイナップルもあるみたいだけど、それは普通のだね。
There are some that can be torn by hand? Huh.
私も無理だな。
そうなんだ。
Kumbira? No. They continue partaking in both food and conversation, reveling in the warmth of their camaraderie. Yet, as Lyria reaches for another gleaming fruit, she abruptly halts. Oh, come on, we're in the middle of eating!
ここにおるが?
How many times are we gonna go? We're gonna run this joke into the ground.
いえ、さっきと同じで、つくよみちゃんではなくて、ものすごい数です。多すぎてわからないほどで、さっきの魔物の群れぐらいかも。
You do recommend doing this even if it can eat your fingerprints? Yeah, because it is acidic. And that's why, like, if you like eat pineapple bits or drink pineapple juice, you shouldn't have too much of it, otherwise you're literally gonna eat away at your own like stomach lining or body in some regards.
なんだって？あの数の青少獣が襲ってきたら大変なことになるぞ。
さっきの騒ぎで呼んでしまったか。
Kirby stands ready, weapon in hand, and the Divine Generals follow, preparing for the possible threat.
いや、ここは早く食べてしまおう。もうだいぶ少なくなってきたしね。
Oh my god, are we gonna have a story battle where we have to like go between fighting off monsters while eating off the fucking plate of fruit at the same time?
僕もその方がいいと思う。青少獣の群れと戦うなんて危なすぎるよ。確かにそうか。
How could I guess?
ルリア、距離は？
まだ遠くですけど、こっちに向かってきていることは間違いないです。
Oh no, is the fight just gonna be the gigantic plate of fruit? And then the attack plan just gonna be eat?
こうなったらさっさと食べきって次の階層に行くのじゃ。みんなで一気に食べちゃおう。
Oh my god. Wait, stuffed meter? Oh my god. Don't collapse from a fruit coma. You lose when everyone is stuffed or you're unable to finish the fruit within 5 turns. Encouraging distraction. Allow your appetite to expand with a deeper understanding of fruits.
もぐもぐ。
パイナップル美味しいな。
special tonic?
Mogu.
いい香りがします。
わらわも堪能させてもらおう。
ハイラ姉ちゃん、どれも美味しいよ。
Once overheard a temple visitor say that bananas and strawberries offer anti-aging and beauty benefits. Beauty benefits? Takes ages to grow melons and muscat grapes of this quality. Never come across them again. Appetite is boosted.
Mogu.
Oh, I didn't realize that was the,
食べ過ぎにはこれを飲んでリフレッシュ。
oh.
ありがとう。
So like, wish I had a fight like this in FGO, but with Gouda and now the servants were for Valentine's Day. It's just Gouda in battle, just trying to devour like the mountain of chocolate, and then the final wave would be King Protea's gigantic like Valentine's chocolate. That would be perfect.
食欲増進にどうぞ。
食べ尽くしちゃおう、マキラちゃん。早く平らげて移動しないと。
クビラよ、急ぐあまり喉に詰まらせるなよ。もぐ。甘露、次はどれを食べようか。もぐ。
ごちそうさまでした。
Oh my god, you can see the expressions on their faces about how full they are from forcing themselves to eat everything. The mountain, oh wait, series of quests, the boss fight for the bigger gifts like Lance Artoria's castle or Morgan's castle.
わしもう食べられないぞ。我もお腹がパンパンじゃ。僕ももうだいぶ苦しい。来ました。正常銃です。
Look, Lyria's the only one that isn't complaining about eating. That's our Lyria, alright. Chocolate cow parvati or giant flapjack bunion gives you. Oh god. She would have sold the whole fight if we weren't pressed for time. Just like how they held back Lyria for the summer eating contest one. It's like we know that, like we know in our hearts that Lyria would easily sweep that competition. Like no, ain't no way that she can't like get top prize. That was bullshit. Yeah, ain't no way Lyria like gets eliminated that quickly. Lyria points skyward, where countless shadows emerge. A fearsome figure leads the charge. Wait, Testcat?
誰かしつこい。青少獣に生まれてよかったな。男だったら絶対モテなかったろう。
A man as clingy as you.
言ってる場合じゃねえだろ。早くこれ食っちまうぞ。
Would have made more sense if they had disqualified her for something else. Maybe.
これでごちそうさま。
Like, maybe I could have easily bought like a reasoning of like there's like a certain thing that you can't or shouldn't do while eating, but then Lyria, knowing how bottomless her stomach is, goes overboard, that which somehow violates some very specific ruling. So even though she could have just eaten through everything on her own, like you go that's like, well, because of like this or that, you're out. It's like, what? Wait, maybe we would have found that bullshit in its own right, but then at least it's not like in a way that goes against what they built for Lyria as a glutton for food. eats the plate, damaging the tableware, their rentals. Oh god. Once Fong swallows the final piece, the ground shakes, causing a gate from below to emerge. Letting the Divine Generals and Buddhas go first, Kirby slides in last, securing the gate behind them.
助かった。あんな数の聖少女、相手にしてられないよ。しかも、満腹すぎて動けぬ。
As the exhausted group lies down, a voice calls from above.
その声は聖少女の気配です。またかよ。つくよみ、探したのですよ。
We fight that many every day in bigger numbers during Guild Wars. Oh, a figure looks down from the branches above. Oh wait, from the branches above before leaping down.
アマテラス、久しぶりですね。
Oh!
ようやく会えました。どれほど探したと思っているのです。これまでどこにいたのですか？
Oh, she has the mirror hanging around her neck.
もしかしてつくよみが探していたっていう。これこそ我の対をなす存在。アマテラスです。
Now what happens with the both of them in one place?
我は天を照らす者、アマテラス。
So they're just gonna have like constant fights of like bringing in the darkness and brightening the skies, and they just continuously goes back and forth before everyone else around it just gets pissed off, going, it's like, hey, just keep it to one or the other for a while.
我を光とするならば、つくよみ
To
は
Momo,
闇と
Himiko's
して
mirror.
そばに寄り添うでしょう。おお、アマテラスというのか。よろしくな。よかったな。まさかすぐに出会えるなんて。つくよみはラッキーだぞ。
When she has a sword. The group turns Tsukiyomi over to Amaterasu.
ありがとうございます。達者でな。
What? We're not bringing them with us? Do they want to be trapped in Dharma forever? Although, I mean, like, the environments are, like, you know, pretty hospitable, so, I mean, this is like a paradise without having Sky Dwellers potentially bother them or harass them. Or does Susanoo have that? Maybe?
もうはぐれるなよ。
As they bid farewell to Tsukiyomi and Amaterasu, Baisa falls into deep contemplation.
聖少獣が霊を
Primal Beast extending things.
それにしてもここってルーマシーに似てねえか？
私も思いました。そっくり
You
です
know
よ
why
ね。
they're bringing up Amaterasu now?
さっきの海もそうだけど外界を参考にしているからね。
Indala's
一か
storyline?
ら作るのは大変だし。
Man, I'm pretty sure I read through Indala's Fate episodes. Am I forgetting already? Oh my god. Or was I in a rush to like... No, I think I think I was in a rush skipping certain Fate episodes just so I can scrounge up some crystals from my earlier spark for Makuta, or Valentine's Makuta. Oh, I think Indala was one of the ones that I forced myself to skip through because I was in a rush to get the last crystals I needed for that. Right. Oh shit. I need to read that later. So Orochi is her prey. Amaterasu's brother Susanoo, who slew it in IRL myth. That might be a connection. Oh.
まあとにかくあれほどの食材を食べきれてよかった。集めすぎたことを反省するよ。
ああ、でももうちょい休ませてくれ。まだ腹いっぱいだからよ。
No. Kirby and company collapse once more, clutching their swollen stomachs.
もう少し休もう。でも十二神将も団長たちも本当によく食べてくれた。バドラもたくさん食べたね。さすがは男の子だ。
The appetite of a man, at least.
え？
Hmm? Hmm? As they reclined in weary repose, the group turned their confused gazes to Baisa.
行方不明になったのはどちらも男だ。見た目があんなだから片方は女の子と伝えていたけど。
Both missing Buddhas are biologically male. Mentioned one was female for simplicity's sake, given Badra's appearance. Huh. Okay.
まあ本人としてはどっちなのか私は知らないけど、いずれにせよ仲良くしてあげてほしい。
So they keep this like... So wait, don't know what she identifies as. Well, I mean, if they're just gonna refer to her as her, I mean, I'll just keep it in line with like how they regard it in story.
え？
Badra lies on her back, oblivious to the conversation. No Badra's chest. Yeah, I saw the Badra's chest. I was like, wait, it's like that's not a female giraffe, or like, and I don't think there's been any precedent for a relatively flat female giraffe in Granblue lore. So I'm like, is this one of those things? I was like, yeah, I was just kind of waiting for if they would actually bring this up right now. Fairly lacking. They're flat for either gender. I mean, you have a point considering like how buff other male drafts like usually are, if you want to regard it that way.
苦しい。お腹いっぱいだよ。この島あんまり大きくないね。
そのようだな。
Pilot just suffering over here is like, why do we have to keep walking? Following a brief respite, the group disperses to search for the second elusive Buddha, quickly noting the island's small size.
あちらよ。そう急ぐな。わらわはこの足場では。
Maybe they were malnourished. Aww.
急いでないんだけどな。
ひとまずわらわたちの任された捜索範囲は
Oh my god.
確認した。戻るぞ。
So help Pilot get some goddamn exercise in. Oh my god, woman.
あ、ハイラ姉ちゃんたちが戻ってきた。こっちには誰もいなかったよ。魔物も少なかった。あとは団長だけだね。
ここにはいなさそうか。もう扉を出しておこうかな。
Wait, you think they said somewhere that malnourishment can cause male drafts to not reach their normal body type, like back in the school arc of the main story? Oh, they mentioned that? How many years has it been since the school arc? But yeah, wait, they actually mentioned that then. Huh.
この不調
Too
は何
many?
なんだ。
Yeah.
もう食べられないぞ。
Too many, yet not enough? Yeah.
安心していい。ここは川の水を蹴るだから。
Kicking the stream's water?
なんだか乙女チックな動作だな。それじゃ私がやろうっと。それ。
Ah. Pong delicately places a foot into the tranquil stream and then drenches by with a swift kick.
不愉快極まりないよ。どうやらお買い得みたいだね。
Don't
その喧嘩。
Don't tell me they're gonna destroy the
買おうかな。
Don't tell me they're gonna destroy the stream by accident and then they're stuck in the lair for until week 2 or part 2.
やるのか。はいストップ。二人とも落ち着こう。
The fun police is here.
好きにやらせとけばいいが。 ちょっと疲れさせた方がおとなしくなるが。
どういうことだ？
どうしたんですか？
They changed the password.
扉が出てこない。フアンは確かに不調を行ったのに何の反応もない。
Oh. The Divine Generals survey their surroundings, but no gate is in sight.
やっぱり。じゃあ僕もやっちゃおうっと。
Anira kicks the stream in a similar manner.
出ないですよね。
おかしい。
Only the Buddhas would have the power and authority to change how a cipher opens.
不調が間違ってるんじゃ。
そんなはずはない。ここは川の水を蹴るだよ。ちょっとみんなでやってみよう。
The Divine Generals take turns kicking up water, creating a cacophony of splashes.
扉出ませんね。
Let's remember who else is trapped here. Yeah.
今年の守り本尊の僕は異常に気づいてダルマに入ったんだ。
As this year's keeper.
肝心なことを聞いていなかった。バドラがどうしてここに単独で入ったのかを。
Ashes with a lot of time on their hands could figure it out? Probably.
不調が間違っていることが何度も続いたの。
Huh. So I wonder what astrals we could even encounter, because like we'd have to bump into them eventually if like they're still here and changing the ciphers around.
そんなはずはないって思って何度も試行錯誤してきたんだけど、そのうち本当の不調も忘れて。
ちょっと待って。他の階層でも不調が間違っているの。
Badra nods solemnly, and a pallor washes over Baisa.
これはまさか。いや、それしか考えられない。何者かに不調が書き換えられている。
そんな、それってつまり。
私たちは遭難した。
Are you gonna do the classic anime thing where it pans to the sky and everyone just goes, eh? Well, we got that part, but not the sky part.
何者かに書き換えられているなど、なぜそう言い切れる？
たまたま書き換わるなど起こることはないし、仮にあっても私たちが気づく。しかし、これは13物に気づかれないように不調に手を加えているんだ。そうでなければ説明がつかない。
どうすればいいんですか？不調がわからなければここからずっと動けないんですよね。
This game's really predictable. I mean, usually just like the kind of like Japanese anime writing tropes or whatever. Like you see enough like animes or play enough like Japanese games or whatever. Yeah, it's like the tropes are really well established. 11 years of the same things. I mean, it's mostly it's not really just like a specifically Granblue thing. But the fruit thing was also predictable. I mean, they kind of built up for it, like when they kind of like went, oh, we can't wait and fight them. No.
僕もそう思って頭を抱えて過ごしていたんだけど、ある時たまたま不調に当たって。それはどうしてですか？全く違う階層の不調がその階層に設定されていたの。
Cipher from a different like. Oh, so they're just like also moving different passwords around essentially.
入れ替わっているの。
Badra nods apprehensively.
とにかく不調を探すしかないよ。人間っぽいことをたくさん試せばきっとどれかが当たるから。
But that'll take way too long.
人間っぽいことって言われてもそんなの無数にあるよ。青少獣ではしなそうなことだよ。みんなでやってみよう。
誰も見ませんでしたね。
人がいた様子もねえしな。十二神将の方でも見つかってねえなら、もう次の階層に行っちまおうぜ。
あれ、なんだか賑やかですけど。
Oh my god. Because it's welcome to the parade. Oh, right, because we were out and they don't know the situation where everyone's just gonna be like fucking around. Oh no. When Kirby, Lyria, and Via return to the rendezvous point, an unexpected scene unfolds before them. There's only 297 possibilities. Yeah, we went through 3 of them, so that's 3 less to go around with. Welcome to the parade.
いいよー、ピコラちゃん、かわいいよー。
Yeah, surely Astros would never have their own like idol concerts. Surely.
私たちも踊るぞー。よし、焚き火が安定したのこっちも食材を切ったぞ。
Smash cut to Love Live.
そんじゃああたいがパーッと炒めようかね。
俺っちも手伝うが作ったそばから食べていくが
The pilots try to sleep. Some are cheering Vikala on, some are cooking over a campfire, and at least one has drifted into slumbers and breeze.
何してんだ。
お祭りでしょうか。
不調を探してるんだ。
Kirby and the others are astounded to learn what this commotion's all about.
先輩もお願い。一緒に人間性を探してほしいの。不調を探すコツは長い遭難中にしそうなことだよ。やるしかねえのか。
こうなったらやるしかないです。
王子様、
Hold
早
on.
速私と式をあげよう。
Look, we did in another timeline, Katada.
どれだけ長く遭難しても式あげるやつはいねえだろ。
That's what the Astros want us to think.
彼らは何をしているのでしょうか。空の民の行動は不可解。完全な理解は難しいでしょう。
Someone get gotcha. They lived in that timeline.
はあ、つくよみは面白い方たちに出会ったのですね。
Curious about all the hubbub, Amaterasu and Tsukiyomi return, startled by what they bear witness to.
遭難などあってはならんことじゃ。
This little, the distressed cries of the divine generals echo within Dharma but remain unheard beyond its confines.
遭難などあってはならんことじゃ。
あ、
とっても愉快じゃないか。これが十二神将なんだね。
混乱しているようだな。
いい君じゃ。
あ。
でも私が受けた屈辱には到底値せん。十二神将にはもっともっと報いを受けさせんと。
Think we found him? I think we found him.
ああ。でも十二神将だけじゃない。こいつも邪魔だ。
Oh, come on. Oh, come on. What did Joy do? What did he do wrong? Come on, look at how happy he is.
プロトジョヤだ。ジョイと呼ばれている。さっさと始末しよう。ダルマを破裂させるためにな。
Oh, shit. Far away, yet within the very same Dharma, Four figures watch the trials faced by the Divine Generals, awaiting the final battle that looms on the horizon. To be continued. Stamp collection? Ah.
バドラ、大丈夫かい？心細かったよね。
Complete requests. Oh.
まだまだ働ける。
Potential luck. The cat Zodiac? No idea. Oh, they have daily scenes?
では次の議題。フアンとパイの合体した姿をどう呼ぶかに。
そんな議題なの？ウケる。
みんなも知っての通り、フアンとパイが合体した。しかし、元に戻る分裂も自在だ。
言葉だけだとわけがわからないぞ。
So wait, Dragalia did do an event with the cat Zodiac, so it might be on their minds? Oh, huh. I wonder if this is their way of, like, getting what they, well, lost from Dragalia and bring over into Granblue.
本人は合体したこの状態をスーパーシンダラと自称しているが、呼ぶには長いと思う。
由々しき事態だよね。
面倒なことだ。そもそも合体ってのが意味わかんないね。
なんでって言われても、死んだら姉妹はますます人間離れしていくの。
Transcendent?
ねえって。
みんな、議題はどう呼ぶかだぞ。
スパダオ？
もうスパダラでいいか？
そこはスパシンじゃない？
スパシータ？
いや、死んだらでよくない？それが当然っていうか。当然？常識的に考えて。
常識？
不安死んだらとパイ死んだらが合体したんだから、死んだらでしょ。普通に。普通は合体せんのじゃ。
Wait, the schedule? Oh, so they have like assembly scenes every couple of days? Oh.
食べ過ぎた。
Let's see. Rings, earrings, cages. I know, sure. Okay, maybe now it's Terasa. What about 6? Nah, I'm not gonna fuck with that. Song? Nah, I like the stamina there. Alright, I'm just gonna go click on a random character. How about... There we go. Just find someone with nothing. That character exists? Yeah, I don't know either. I want Mistress Medicine's Azure Gemstone so bad. Let's see. Research on a weapon known as Bane of... Oh, that's the... That's the weapon from here, right? Oh, is it from Honors? Well, it's probably. Within 5 turns. Oh, they're available later? Oh. Grey Drop probably? Probably. She feels like a year 1 character. Yeah, I have no clue as well.
マジ
Wait.
静かにしろって。
Wait, what the fuck is this bullshit? Oh, you son of a bitch.
と
Okay, hold on, hold on. No, that's this spell cancel. Oh, come on. Who had... Crest. Crest. Not you. Crest. Potion. Wait. Chambers, no. Diantha was just... no. No. Iggy. Heal specs. What? Oh my god, wasn't there someone or something that had, that had... it's probably for other elements. Are you kidding me, dude? So we have one there. Actually, wait. No, what am I doing? Can't I just... Gonna have to nerf my damage, but if I remember correctly, I had... Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna have to compensate here for some of the damage I'll lose. Still have to get back Bubs.
バドラちゃんって言うんだ。私たちは12。マジ。
Yeah, there we go. Oh my god. Okay, I'm seeing a little bit of a problem there. Okay, we should be fine. Yeah. screw around and do this fight normally.
果物も好き
I
だ
ain't
けど
struggling through that
お
shit.
肉だったらもっと食べられたよ。
I could have fit more in my tummy if it was meat. I'm sure like a lot of them never want to see a plate of fruit ever again. Alright, I'll be probably farming this out, like, on my own time or whatever. So, yeah, I think we'll just kinda... You know, I was kind of expecting, like, a little... interlude thing here where it's like a 3.5 kind of deal before it then concludes for part 1. But yeah, okay. So I guess at this point I'll go stop Granblue here and then get ready to swap over to Star Rail now. Just like I planned for tonight, and yeah. Just give me a moment. I'll go switch around everything and gotta go close the YouTube feed here and then set up the other YouTube waiting room to boot up from there. So for anyone watching on YouTube, please be patient with me. I will go get the other room set up real quick, and let me also go link it in chat right now for anyone that would need to head over to this new room. So, yeah, for anyone watching on YouTube right now, thanks for watching Granblue. I'll be booting up Star Rail in a moment. Just need to go change around things on Twitch as well. And yeah, see you there for Honkai Star Rail 3.1 update. So, yeah, see you in a bit, YouTube.